conversation, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Oh, man. What is going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. I will say we had a fun time during the pep rally. I will say that. The pep rally was fun, man. The pep rally, man, it was one of the better ones this morning, man. I feel like, or this early afternoon, whatever the case may be. But watching this game, bro, listen, there is a couple players on this team, couple key positions on this team that I feel like as Vikings fans, we deserve a little bit better. We deserve a little bit better, ladies and gentlemen. We do. We deserve a little bit better, man. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about all that, man. We're going to talk about Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell, man, Mr. QB whisperer him damn self, man. Mr. Offensive genius. Oh, man. Boy, our team never seems to surprise the hell out of us. Man, look, man, it's going to be, I got time tonight. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I do. I have time tonight. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm going to try super hard to like not crash out here tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're trying super hard. We're gonna try to keep this cool, calm, and collective as much as we can, bruh. As much as we can. But I know there's going to be conversations being had tonight in the chat. I'm obviously gonna drop the link for people that want to come on and express themselves, be vocal, because this is the time to be vocal about this football team, bruh. Like, are we going to be ungrateful? Nah, I don't think we're gonna be ungrateful. But one thing I will say is I think we deserve a little better on certain things. I do, bruh. Like I believe we deserve better, bruh. Like for real. It's we have so much to get into. It don't make no damn sense. It doesn't. Let's get the shout outs, man. Let's do what's important first. Shout out everybody who's tapping in, first of all, because y'all are the real MVPs of today. Because like without y'all being able to vent to and us have conversations, I just don't know, bro. Like I just don't know. My wife ain't trying to hear this shit. My kids ain't trying to hear this. They don't care. You know what I mean? As far as they're concerned, it's just a regular old Sunday. So thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. That's why I love y'all, man. Y'all really are family. And let's get to this, man. Shout out Two-Tone in the building. My boy Two-Tone. We gonna drop all the comments too, man. Speak with your chest today. Speak with your chest today, man. All right. Shout out Alvin Cook in the building. I see you, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. This one right here, Alvin Cook, man. Look, this one right here means so much to me. This comment right here. Just won against these Eagles before I die. Forget the Super Bowl. Forget a Super Bowl before I die. Can we just beat the Eagles one time before I goddamn die? One time. One time. One time, bro. Like we refuse to beat the Eagles. I don't know what it is. But if somebody can go back and just look at the last time we beat the Eagles, please remind me. Please remind me, because I can't remember. Every time we see them on our schedule now, I am saying it is a loss. It is an L, because we just, for some reason, it doesn't matter who's their quarterback, who's the coach. We just can't beat them, bruh. We just can't. Maybe putting the jersey on Rocky was bad luck. Maybe that's what struck us. Maybe that's bad luck. I don't know. You know what I mean? We got to look into that. There's an investigation that needs to be underway about that. But god dang, bro. But that's neither here nor there either, though, man. Let's, we're going to talk about the reasons about today why you didn't win the football game when you should have won the football game, because the truth of the matter is you were the better football team today. Like, seriously, bruh. Like the Eagles wanted you to win. They wanted you to win. They were like, please just beat us, bro. Like, just beat us. We're letting you. Like, come on, just mosey downfield and please beat us. And you know what? We had a couple players on top of a head coach that said, nah, we don't feel like beating you guys today. We want to keep the streak alive. They want to keep the streak alive. That's what we want to do. Shout out to Evil in the building, man. Shout out to Evil. Shout out Jets 84. The Eagles were having a bad game and won. I'm telling you, man. Shout out John, man. I see you in the building. There is hope. The Vikings kicker was sent 5 for 5 for field goals with high octane offense. Like, why play the game? Hey, look, man. Shout out Will the Thrill, though, man. He got his name back. Shout out Will the Thrill. Isaiah said, joke of a franchise. I done lost my voice and shit. Man, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro. I was yelling all day with this team, bro. I was upset. You know what I mean? Like from the beginning, and this team did exactly what they do to us when it comes to playing a franchise like the Eagles, where you want to win this game because it's quote unquote a statement game, because the Eagles are always going to be looked at as one of the better teams in the NFC right now. So you look like, hey, if we can beat the Eagles, then hey, we're one of those teams that should be talked about when it comes to playoffs and things like that, right? And so you want to win these type of games. These are the games you want to win. I mean, when you're beating the Browns and shit, it's like, okay, you won, but it's the Browns. Who gives a shit, right? A win is a win, but like these are the games you actually want to win to make your fan base feel like we actually are something. And again, we come up short. And there's a lot of reasons why we come up short, but they continue to keep happening. Like the same, it's like the same reasons every time. And I think that's where the issue is starting to lie. It's the same issues every time. Nothing's being changed. Nothing's being changed, man. This shit is ridiculous. Shout out Shanesy, man. I see you, man. Bruh, this team is pissed the season. I say punt on the season and focus on next year. It's man, we gonna talk about it, man. I'm not against anybody who feels the way they feel tonight, quite frankly, bro. Like if you like, this is the thing. If you come in here with some type of butterfly and roses, I'm not going to agree with you, right? I'm not going to agree with you, but hey, do you? I mean, do you? Because there is going to be people that, well, it's good, bro. Like the Eagles are a good football team, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm just gonna be real. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I'm not trying to hear how great the Eagles are and this, that, and the third, and that's the reason why we didn't win the game. We were supposed to win this football game, period. It'll be one thing if we got mollywopped up and down the field, but we didn't. The Eagles were trying to give us the football game. They were trying. They were trying to gift us the game, and yet we failed over and over again. Shout out JT Brown in the building, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Cody, I see you in the building. I know I got to catch up on comments, man, because I'm sitting here ranting already. But we're going to try super hard not to crash out today on this team, bro. We really are. We're going to try to have a civil conversation about the reality of this football team today, October 19th, week 7 of the NFL football season. Can we trade Byron Murphy for a better cornerback? Hey. Trade deadline over with after next week. Got one more week to make a move, right? Week 8. Yep. So if we don't see no moves happening between Monday and Sunday, then and obviously they're not going to do that in reality. But you know, I get your frustration. But there was a cornerback today. That wasn't named Byron Murphy that actually played worse. All right. We're going to get to that. We gonna get to that. Yeah, we definitely gonna get to that. Shout out Marshall in the building, man. Shout out J-Dog, man. I see you say go Birds. I hear you, man. Call TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, man, facts. Let me do these shout outs real quick, man. Shout out 2E, man, with the 2 bones, man. Someone fart in KOC's face and give him pink eye so he can be on the goddamn injury report next week. So he can be on the injury report. KOC need to be on the injury report. Sour Patch was good. Remember when Pops was glazing Wentz? Where is he now? Bro, We knew, like, this is the thing. I don't even want to go down that road because I told y'all that this conversation was going to be getting had. All right. I knew that this was going to be getting had, and it is what it is. And now the people that were on board, they going to duck. But you know what? It's cool, man. Like, that's part of the game. That's part of this thing we do called fandom. And it's just part of it. See, I'm going to get on here regardless. No matter how strong my opinions may be on certain players and this, that, and the third, if they suck, if I say they're going to be good and they suck, I'm still getting on here. I'm going to take it on the chin. I don't care. I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to be Mr. Right. I don't give a damn. I just want to win. I just want to win. That's it. I just wanted to win a football game today. That's all. I just wanted my team to go out there and handle business today. That's it. Against a team that lost 2 in a row, that looked subpar. I expected my team coming off a bye to go out there and handle business. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? Must be. Gots to be. Gots to be too much. After watching that shit right there, oh yeah, it definitely was too much. Definitely. Shout out Blackout Bunny, man. Wentz is trash. Man, look, bro, we gonna get into that. I think we could spend 2 hours just talking about Wentz. We could probably spend 2 hours talking about what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like about Wentz. All right. And we're not here to specifically curb stomp Wentz because there's a lot of other problems with this team too. And again, Wentz owes us nothing. Wentz was brought in here to be a backup and barely play. And yet the problem is now we have to actually depend on this guy to go out there and play football consistently at a high level to win us games. And that's just not in him. It's not reality. That's not Wentz. Wentz ain't doing that for us. No matter how much we think he will or believe he will, he's not. It is what it is. And today we saw that. Okay. Today we saw that. Amongst a bunch of other shit too, though. I will make that clear. Amongst a bunch of other shit. Shout out to Al Bundy, though, man. Shout out Lone Wolf, man. I see you, man. Tough day rap. Yeah, nah. Purple and Gold Bars. What's good, man? I see you in the building. Shout out to you, man. Shout out everybody in the building. Hey, do me one solid, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button on the way in. You know what I mean? Tycoon, I see you in the building, man. I'm going to try to get through these shout outs. Queen Mary, what's good with you? Isaiah Nash, I see you. Joseph, what's good with you? I see you in the building, man. Skol Vikings, I see you in the building. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in. Boom, boom. What's good? Boom, boom, man. I see you in the building, man. Shout out to Boom, boom, man. I'm working my way down, man. I'm gonna get your shout outs, man. I see y'all. I see everybody. I'm working my way down. Let me do less talking real quick and get through the shout outs real quick. You feel me? Because I do appreciate you guys tapping in after that type of game. I appreciate y'all still coming and tapping in with your boy. Because honestly, I would want to shut down after that. I would want to shut down. I wouldn't want to watch it. Shout out Jared O, man. It's McCarthy time, man. That is a fact. It hasn't been more of McCarthy time than it is today, right now. At 5 whatever Central Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. It hasn't been more McCarthy time than now. If it's not clear, it should be. And if it's not clear, we gonna make it clear by the end of this show tonight. We gonna make it clear. Yeah. We're gonna make it really clear for everybody who's has a little bit of confusion. You feel me? Because this is the thing. Who the hell trying to watch 11 more weeks or 12 more weeks of that? Who? I'm just curious. Who? Who in the building is trying to watch 11 more weeks of that? Of almost coulda, shoulda, could. Almost coulda, shoulda, would. Man, shit, no, man. We about to be damn near the worst team in the NFC North after coming in this offseason, bolstering up this, bolstering up that, signing this player, bringing this player. You got the Bears out here that won 4 in a row. The Bears done won 4 in a row. The Packers out here, what they on, 3 in a row? Maybe about to make it 4 in a row. You got the Lions out here spanking shit. And yet the Vikings down here, we clawing now. Now we trying to just stay above water. Keep the head above water. Shout out Queen Mary in the building. I see you, man. Barbara fade you up. I see you in the building. Shout out to you, man. It's gonna get nasty tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Shout out Tom Craft. Are the Vikings players really being played? And is the thing for people to think too that you would fake something with JJ McCarthy to see that. You telling me you gonna go out your way to try to hide something with JJ McCarthy so we can get that product out on the field? That's what we doing? Somebody need to be fired then. If that is the reality, if that is true, somebody need to lose their job. Period. Somebody need to be fired. Because you ain't fooling me, bruh. You not about to fake no shit. You can't fake the phone. Don't fake the phone. Not like that. With Carson Wentz going out there, because you thought, man, listen, Carson Wentz is not him, bruh. I'm just being honest with you. And this isn't no opinion thing. This is watch football, bro. Watch the Vikings play. You'll get your answers. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, Zoe call. Let me see what Zoe talking about. Zoe, what's good, bro? Yeah, I'm live. I'm on live. Shout out my boy Zoe, man. My boy Zoe calling. He about to rant. Shout out my boy Zoe about to call me and start cursing and shit. F talking about when they last beat the Eagles. I can't remember the last time I seen this team win coming out of a bye. That shit getting old. Talk to him, Bundy. Shout out G-Mac in the building. Shout out G-Mac in the building, man. I see you, man. Talk to him, Bundy. I'm telling you, talk to him. Shout out Norris. Hey, Norris, Jordan text me. Hey, shout out Jordan. Jordan texts me everything. Jordan spoke on this. And for the ones, Jordan is reference to, that is Norse's son that I had on that we talked about, right? And this man hit everything on the damn head going out, coming, because we knew going into this bye, coming out of this bye, he knew everything that was going to happen and damn sure if everything he said didn't goddamn happen. Everything. Everything. And he texted me and said, Rap, what I told you. Bruh, this team predictable, bruh. Like that's sad. When you can sit there and predict, what these dudes is gonna do out there, bro, that something ain't right. You know what I mean? Something is not right. We got to do better. Man. Don't put all this on Wentz. Don't you dare. This KOC. Open your eye. Hey, shout out Norris, man. Shout out Norris. I'm with you. That hey, and you know what? I said at the beginning of this show, listen, we are definitely going to criticize. We are going to criticize Carson Wentz, but I refuse to put all of this on Carson Wentz because you know the truth, like I keep saying, Carson Wentz don't owe me a goddamn thing. He don't owe me nothing, bruh. Carson Wentz is a backup. So my expectations for Carson Wentz is to play like one. And once he got to start playing 3-4 weeks in a row, I expect to see backup type play. That's what I expect. I'm just being real. And that's what we got. That's what we got. It's not a surprise. This isn't surprising. This is what it's supposed to be. But we still have the right to be upset about it. Shout out Zoe, man. Zoe said, Rap, who you blame? Offense or defense? I'm blaming the offense. I'm going to blame the offense. I'm blaming the offense. We gonna get into why the offense, bro. This game, listen, there's a couple players on defense that obviously deserve some criticism, but let's talk about this, right? This will paint the picture on why. Let me get to the bottom of these goddamn things, man. Let me make sure I ain't miss no super chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, man. Hit the like button so we can get our people in there. Shout out Lord Soft. I see you, man. Cody, what's good with you? Anthony Webb, I see you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out Shot Twisty. I see you, man. I see you in the building. Let's go. Isaiah, Vic, I see all y'all. Okay, bet. All right, George Blunt, what's good with you, man? I see you. Mark, what's good? Nano, I see you, man. Let's go, man. All right. So let me paint this picture real quick. All right, let's paint this picture here. Let's go down this, right? First drive, Eagles. 12 plays, touchdown, right? All right, cool. Scripted plays. Go down, they score a touchdown. The Vikings come back. 11 plays, field goal. Okay, you're like, all right, listen, first drive, at least you go down there and get some points. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna be because that drive was looking shaky at the beginning, but you bounced back. You ended up at least scraping something up out of it. You scraped something up out of it, right? This is where the issue lies. Eagles get the ball, 3 plays. They punt, okay? The Vikings get the ball 4 plays later. Carson Wentz throws an interception. It's a pick 6. All right? It's a pick 6. Obviously, the Eagles kick the ball off. 3 plays after that, Carson Wentz throws another interception. Okay? Now, this is the thing. Listen, I'm going to blame KOC, but that's not KOC right there. When you talking with 7 plays and you got 2 picks and one of them being a pick 6, bro, listen, bruh, Carson Wentz, that's on you. All right? But it gets better, though. This is the crazy part. Think about this. The Eagles get the ball and they run 3 plays and then punt the ball again. Shout out to the defense. I mean, the defense at this point in the game is cooking, bruh. Cooking. The defense is straight up telling the Eagles, man, y'all is not getting nowhere on us, bruh. This is our crib. It's over with. Like, you scored on a pick 6, but that's it. You ain't scoring no more. That's what the defense was pretty much saying, okay? They punt the ball. We get it. 7 plays. We go down. We kick another field goal. We kick another field goal. All right? But it gets even better. The Eagles get the ball again. 3 plays. 1 yard, bruh. We held these motherfuckers to 1 yard. Let me make it clear, too. On that drive before that I was talking about, they ran 3 plays for 3 yards. 3. This drive, they had 1 yard, punt the ball to us. We get the ball. We run 6 plays. We punt the ball again. Halftime. That's it. 4 plays. That goes into half, right? Third quarter, we come out, get the ball, 10 plays. Guess what? Can anybody guess what we did? Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember? Y'all see the trend? Y'all know what we did? Guess what? We kicked the damn field goal. Again. Another field goal. Kick the field goal. All right. This is where the defense comes in. Okay. They get the ball, 2 plays, they score a touchdown. I think this might have been the Devontae Smith bomb. I think this was the Devontae Smith bomb right here. Or what? Yeah, because the first touchdown was Josh Metellus. Josh Metellus not finishing the play. Jordan texted me about this. Was Josh Metellus sitting there not finishing, and they extended that play, and he just got burnt by AJ Brown. That was the first touchdown. But this touchdown was I think it was Devontae Smith. That was this touchdown. Isaiah Rodgers cooked. But the great part about that, though, is we bounced back. This is when I started feeling a little good, because we come right back and run 8 plays and score a touchdown. We had a smooth drive. 8 plays, come down, we score a touchdown. So I'm like, all right, cool. We still in the game. It's 16-21 at this point. We're in it to win it. Like, our defense is looking pretty decent. I mean, we understand that they're scoring touchdowns, but it's happening on like these fluke, just 1 play things. They can't really put a real drive together and score. So I'm a little confident. I'm not all the way confident, but I'm a little confident. All right. Especially because the drive after that, they go downfield and then they miss the field goal. So I'm like, yeah, they want us to win. Yeah, they giving us the game. At that point, I'm like, this game's ours. We got to go. We have to go win this game now. We got to. We have to win the game. They missed the field goal, bro. This is our shit, bro. The next drive, 7 plays. Guess what we did? Kicked another field goal, bro. Do y'all see what the hell I'm saying, man? They go score a touchdown. We kick another damn field goal. Do you see what I mean? Like, the issue is this, man, and I feel like this was a problem in 2020. Was it 2023 where we had a bad problem when it came to red zone? When we get down there, and it don't even gotta exactly be the red zone. You can be on the 30. I don't give a damn. When you are crossing your side of the field, bro, you have to start to figure out how to get that ball in the end zone. That's the difference with Carson Wentz and what we want to see out of a different quarterback, aka JJ McCarthy, is we have to figure out a way to actually score points. Hey, I'm thankful for the threes here and there, but to go through the whole game when your defense is playing like that, bro, that is a smack in the face. That's why the Eagles scoring 28 points, if you're just looking at the final score, you'll be like, well, the defense didn't hold up. No, bro, the defense did their motherfucking job for the most part. There were some blown plays, of course, but for the most part, Brian Flores and his defense did what they were supposed to do. Did what he was supposed to do. It's this offense. Let's get to Kevin O'Connell, bro. Kevin O'Connell, man, look, man, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. And I'm finna open these lines up in a minute because I want y'all to come on and talk. I want anybody who wants to tap in to tap in. It's important to me. I want y'all to get vocal. Hold up. All right. Kevin O'Connell I think I'm officially pissed off. I do. I think I'm officially pissed off, bruh. I really do, bruh. I think I'm there. Like, this dude, bruh, like, this is my thing. There was a drive at the beginning of the game, I feel like one of these fucking 1,000 field goals that we had, it was during one of these drives where we are 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, bruh. 2nd and 2. Think about that. He drops Carson Wentz back to throw. Didn't work. We are 3rd and 2. Guess what he do? Drop back again. Bro, like, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Think about this, right? Hold up, y'all. Let this shit sink in right here, right? Let this shit sink in, bro. Because this right here, man, this right here is crazy, bro. Let me see. I think we threw the ball. This right here, bro. Like, I just can't. I just can't. Let me see who sent me the let me see who sent me them stats real quick. I think we threw the ball like what, 73? Was it 73%? 50 dropbacks today. 19 design runs, 73% pass rate. 73 on a team that has been known the past couple of weeks to not be able to slow down the run at all. You throw 73%. I mean, you might as well have gone in the game with no running backs, dog. You might as well have just said fuck it. I'm being real. Might as well just said fuck it, bro. We don't need no running backs. We just gonna throw. The 73 is crazy. I'm just be honest with you. 73 is wild. That is KOC. KOC wants to throw the ball so damn much, it don't make no sense, bro. He will not commit to the run at all, right? He is allergic to it. The man is allergic to it, bro. And I said this, man, I knew this was going to be an issue going into the season when we were being sold once again Kevin O'Connell selling us dreams like he did in 2023, saying, yeah, we going back to old school football. Knock it the hell off, bruh. We not trying to hear that no more. We're not trying to hear it anymore, bro. Quit telling us that every offseason. Quit telling us that. Because we know that you're lying. You're a former quarterback, bro. You want to throw the rock, and you think Carson Wentz can drop back 73% of the time, and you think you're going to win a football game? You think you really believe that that's how you're going to win a football game? When you went out and you got a guy in Jordan Mason who, quite frankly, I felt like was running the ball at a decent clip. He didn't look bad, but you shied away from it. Every time he would get in his groove, you would stop doing it. Bro, just because you get stopped on one series doesn't mean you tried. All right. And then you just tell us Vikings fans, well, we tried to run the ball. No, dog, that ain't how it works, bro. Stop doing that. Like, you actually have to commit to the run. Commit. Not try, commit. There's a difference. You got Wentz out here throwing the ball 73% of the time, and you saw what the result. This man was missing throws left and right, bruh. And the crazy part is, this man did an intentional grounding. I know y'all remember this. That intentional grounding, it really fucked us. Because this is the thing. We were down there. I felt like we were going to score that time. CJ Ham was wide open, bruh. Wide open. I'm talking about I could have read that play and hit CJ Ham. Me. And you throw the ball at the ground for what reason? My brain still hurts thinking about that play, bro. Especially when your team is in that situation down there about to score that can change and turn this game around. Your brain just cut the hell off. That's what you're telling me? Listen, KOC is an asshole, bruh. Listen, I don't know what he's going through lately, bro. And y'all know me. I've been a big KOC supporter. I really have. I've been a big KOC supporter. And I've stood on the front lines for him. I really have. All the way up until last night, when I'm doing a show with Eagles content creators, I'm sticking up for KOC in some capacity. Because I feel like, listen, bro is the right pick. He's the guy. I do. I stand up for him, bro. But like when you doing this type of when you're calling a game like this, there is no way. I don't care if you're a KOC guy or not. You cannot defend this shit, man. You just can't. You just can't, bro. Like, he leaves me no other choice. This dude, man, this dude is like, I just don't. He's so smart that he dumb. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is, bro. It's almost like he's so smart. You know, you got motherfuckers that be too smart to the point that they dumb. You make the simple shit hard and the hard shit be real hard. You feel what I'm saying? It's almost like, bro, why do you want to be the smartest guy in the room? Why can't you just call a regular football game, bro? I'm just curious. Bro. Like, I mean, dog, this game was so winnable, it doesn't make any sense. And you know what? We lost it based off of pretty much two things. Listen, I want to be so mad at Isaiah Rodgers, but you know what? I'm not even going to be sitting here I'm not even going to sit here and try to crucify Isaiah Rodgers or Josh Metellus, because at the end of the day, I feel like the defense did their thing. Because when you got an offense that goes down there and shits the bed over and over again, man, eventually your defense is going to crack. And that's what we saw. That's normal activity. I don't think there was anything abnormal about what we saw with the defense. I think with the offense and the play calling, we saw a bunch of soft. We saw a leader and our head coach that sat there and once again gets out coached every time he goes up against somebody who has a damn peanut brain. He can't out coach him. He can't. He can't. His palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. His vomit on his sweater already. I'm telling you, man, this dude, dog. Like, I just don't get this boy, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm a KOC guy, but this dude gets out coached every single time. It's starting to get, it's coming to the light, bruh. I can't avoid it anymore. I have to face the music now. Now I got to come to y'all and tell y'all what it is. It is what it is. And I know a lot of y'all have already known this, and y'all used to just let me, hey, all right, rap, I feel you. Go ahead, bro. You keep on riding for him. But I'm going to tell you, bro, he going to show you. And it's here now, bro. It's here now, bro. This dude be nervous or something, man. He's just a moron sometimes, bro. And it pisses me off. I want tonight, man, listen, I want to go on and listen to his press conference. Is the press conference out yet? Is the press conference out? Hold up, man. Because I'm curious just to hear, because, you know, the thing is, you had a little bratty attitude all week. I'm curious to see if you still got a bratty attitude today after this game right here. I'm curious to see what your vibes are. You know what I mean? Since you wanted to play games all week, you know, you wanted to beat around the bush, and we asking you regular ass questions, and you acting like you keeping some big secret, and you out here doing this, that, and the most. If that's the case, you could have at least gave us a good game. You could have at least called a good game if you was gonna act like that. So you telling me you act like a brat and you gonna come out and just, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. That's cool. That's right. All right. Well, you know what? We on you, boy. We on you, boy. Yeah. We on your ass now, boy. I'm gonna tell you right now, Purple Parlors tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you right now, Randy gonna cook this dude, bro. And guess what? Rap's usually there on Purple Parlor. Rap's usually there to, hey, Randy, bro, but this is the thing, blah, 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 da, da, da. Not tomorrow, I ain't. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Cook them. Matter of fact, let me throw some salt on that bitch too. Yeah, we need some more seasoning on that muff. Come on, let me sprinkle. Hey, cook them. I'm with you. I ain't defending this bullshit no more, dog. I'm not, bruh. I'm done defending it. I'm telling you. Let's listen, man. You know what? He got me hot today. I still stand to my word. I'm trying real hard to avoid the crash out tonight, bruh. I really am. I don't want to crash out, bro. I ain't here to crash out. I'm telling you, I'm really not. I'm not. But you know what? I think today's game pissed me off more than a lot of games have. Hold up, man. Let's listen to this freaking doofus.
Explosives and Jalen and their offense made some big time plays that
Let me know if y'all can hear that.
Limited our ability there in the second half to truly try to come all the way back and win the game. I thought we had a touchdown chance there to TJ, and ended up being a fourth down that we convert, and then we.
Real quick, and look, I'm not gonna sit here and pause it over and over again. I promise y'all. I want to get through it just like y'all do. But he brought up a name just now, TJ Hawkinson. Am I the only one in the building that feels like we deserve better at the tight end position? Am I the only one that believes we deserve better at the tight end position? First of all, TJ Hawkinson leaves his feet every pass, he jumps for it. It's unnecessary. And then when he does catch, this man doesn't know how to get any yak, bruh. I mean, wherever TJ catches the ball, that's where shit gonna stop. I'm watching tight ends out here catching and then running for 10, 15 yards. Yak. YAC. Hawk has no idea what that is. This dude is not elite, bruh. We got to stop acting like TJ Hawkinson is some tight end that we got to keep saying. He's not top 5 anymore, bruh. That boat has sailed a long time ago. He is not. Go watch tight ends play today, last week, the week before. Go watch. You're going to see a ton of them that you would take right now over him, bruh. He is not lit. He's not. This dude is mid, bruh. Like, he's irritating, bruh. Like, he really is, dog. Like, listen, TJ Hawkinson is ass. I'm saying it. He was good at one point in his career. It's over with. It's done. He's better than me. I don't give a damn. We need a new tight end, bro. We deserve better at tight end. Period. Like, let's keep playing this damn dude, bro. This dude, shout out Crown in the building, man. I see you, my boy.
End zone. But thinking back on the red zone trips, I think we might have missed an op on a flat on one of our run pass option plays. We snapped the ball over the quarterback's head for a minus 22-yard loss, and then I got to get some clarification just on the holding call. Seemed to be a pretty routine kind of play, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But short week, guys are already in the recovery mode now, and we'll turn our guys over and go compete on Thursday night. Injury updates: just Zay Scott and CJ Ham. Zay Scott had a right wrist and CJ had a left hand. Those guys will be evaluated here, currently going on right now.
Kevin, when Jalen Hurts makes the plays he makes.
KOC, let me tell you this, bro. You trying to get clarification about a holding call, bro, don't say that, bro. Because that you just going to make us even more mad. What are you worried about it for? You got way more options. You not option, my bad. You have way more reasons or way more things to be worried about than that one bullshit holding call from a guy that actually, this is his only second game playing center. I think it was a bang play. When I seen the play, I didn't think it was a holding call at all. I think he put bro on his face. So I get where you're like, what? But don't mention it, bro. That ain't got nothing to do. You need to be talking about a lot more other shit than that. Hopefully you get there. I didn't see this press conference yet.
On those third downs, especially when he gets out, how difficult is that to defend just when he's able to extend things as long as he did on a couple?
Yeah, it was a big part of the game plan was going to try to contain him as much as we could to the pocket and try to get home and see if we can, first and foremost, force him into what seemed like, I don't know if I'm right on this, but it felt like 3 of their third down conversions, maybe the 3 they had in the game, were all long yardage kind of, pretty backbreaking kind of plays when you've done everything to force those D&Ds of what they are, and then they not only end up converting, but for some explosive gains there. So I know our guys competed all day long. I thought the defense, even with us turning the football over for a touchdown, and then they were able to kind of give us some ops to keep that competitive and stay in the football game. And it was back and forth, just trying to find a way to put the ball in the end zone and at least find a way to get a lead at some point there in the second half. No issues moving the football. It was points. And that has.
Wait a second. Wait a damn minute there. Hold on. Whoa. Hold up. Say that one more time. Hold on. Let me hear that. Let me make sure my fucking ears weren't playing tricks on me.
End up converting, but for some explosive gains there. So I know our guys competed all day long. I thought the defense, even with us turning the football over for a touchdown, and then they were able to kind of give us some ops to keep that competitive and stay in the football game. And it was back and forth, just trying to find a way to put the ball in the end zone and at least find a way to get a lead at some point there in the second half. Had no issues moving the football. It was points, and that has not really been our problem. And we're
Yo, this dude really lost it. this dude really lost his fucking marbles, didn't he? He really did, didn't he? This has never really been a problem. Are you serious right now? Bro, are you really on here? Wait a second. Are you really on here talking about that this has never been a problem, bro? This has always been an issue. This is something that we've been talking about for you for a couple years now, and it's getting irritating. It's getting sickening. We have issues getting down there and you being able to call the correct plays to move the ball and put that shit in the end zone. Kevin O'Connell. Okay? For you to come out here and act like that's never been a problem, bro, like you got a lot of balls, bro. You dragging your balls across that podium, bro. You tripping. You need to tuck them, bro, because you out here lying. Once again, you're lying. Because the same way how you told us you were going to commit to the run this year, you remember when you said that? You said that in 2023 too. You remember that? Because I do. I don't forget. Because I was looking forward to it. I think a lot of us were looking forward to it. I think a lot of us were. But you bullshitting right here. Tonight you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're lying. Bruh, this has been a problem, dog. This has always been an issue. You just refuse to fix it. I think so. Now we know he thinks that there's nothing wrong. That's the issue. There we go. He doesn't believe anything's wrong. He thinks what he's doing is right. That's what he thinks. So you know what? Do you know what that tells me? This shit ain't gonna change, y'all. Buckle up. Buckle up. Because the first thing that comes with change is recognizing the problem and taking accountability. What we heard him do just now in that little segment was dish that shit off to somebody else. This is why I believe he will never give up play calling. His pride too big. Pride too big. He's not giving up play calling, bro. He will lose his job calling the plays. He will. He will lose it. Pride too big. This dude is, you know what? Let me play this, man, before I say something I ain't supposed to say.
We're able to rectify some things on third down, but a lot of self-inflicteds did show up in that red zone that make it hard to put the ball in the end zone.
Kevin, what did you see kind of in the second half that made it as you guys as rhythmic offensive?
Yeah, what did you see, Mike?
Well, I think, throughout most of the day, it felt like, we did a lot of good things in the pass game. I thought our
Oh, man. Boy. This motherfucker clueless. Yo, this dude, this is what you call naive, bruh. Hey, look, man, this dude is like, listen, bruh. You know what? Let me just play. Let me play, man. Right now, I'm my bad. Listen, I'm gonna play the video because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say some shit, bro. I ain't trying to to be real with you. I ain't even trying to go. I'm gonna play the video. We're gonna listen to the conference.
guys.
The strategic advantages of commanding a fleet.
Hold on. I don't want the ads to play. I don't have YouTube Premium. All right, leave me alone. I tell you what, when KOC can start calling plays better, I'll buy
moving it between the 20s. Then they made some adjustments, and we made some real-time adjustments to kind of keep the momentum and find guys like Jordan Addison, TJ, Speedy. All those guys had some really, really nice plays throughout the day, and I thought Justin was, his normal self from a standpoint of being a problem, and there was some real emphasis to try to limit his impact, which opened up some opportunities for some of the other guys. And when we could, against, a pretty good interior player there in 98, when we could hold up and allow the plan, to kind of come to life, we had some real opportunities down the field and enough to move it, like I said. But at the same time, 22 points when you give them 7 off of a turnover and ended up in a very long situation coming off of a penalty and end up having the ball kind of, ruled out of bounds on a lateral there that put us in 3rd and forever, and then turn it over on that 3rd down. Just plays that it just feels like we put ourselves in some of the situations of.
Stop making excuses for all of your bullshit. Take accountability, bruh. You sat here all week with your thong in a bunch. All week. Your thong was all the way up your ass crack all week. You wanted to sit here and act big dog. You got it figured out. You know what's up. You in the same spot we been at since Monday. Yeah, quit asking me questions. I got it. And now you got to get up on this podium and explain yourself. And now you want to pass that shit off on this is the reason and that is the reason. I ain't hear you say you yet. I ain't hear you mention you are the reason because of this call and that call and some clock management mixed into there. Listen, you have Carson Wentz as your quarterback. I get that. Look, tonight's not the night to really give you a lot of grace. It's really not, KO. It's really not. You're going to have to take this on the chinny chin chin, my brother. But still yet, I will say, hey, Carson Wentz, bro, hey, look, man, that arm looked bad today. Even on certain throws, right? And I don't want to get on Carson Wentz yet. We'll have a little segment. I got time tonight, bro. I'm about to open the lines up after this. I promise. After this, we got 8 more minutes in this press conference. I'm about to play it and I'm opening the lines and let y'all get on and be vocal, right? But Carson Wentz, that one throw to Jordan Addison, it should have been a touchdown. He short-armed it. Now, Jordan Addison was able to still make a play, but he short-armed it. There was a couple plays and throws, and then them throws in the red zone, bro, we ain't even want to talk about that. Like, this man, I don't even know where he was throwing half of the time, to be honest with you. Like, he was just throwing the ball to throw the ball. And we know that's clear because his intentional grounding that really effed us in a point where we could have turned the game around. He just was throwing just to throw. He's like, man, I'll give a damn, man. How, man? Just throw the shit. You know what I mean? No intention at all behind the throw. Just effort balls. You know, we used to call those. That's all they were. Come on, football game. KO, man, knock it off, bro. Hey,
although they competed, we've
shout out my boy, man.
Can't allow.
Shout out Trail, the great dad. Let's go.
1 week isn't up to the standard.
Appreciate you becoming a member, man.
It trickles down to the red zone when you do have a good day on third down to possess the football quite a bit in the game and try to stick with the run game as much as possible to then allow you.
Whoa. There we go. Hold up, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. God dang. Tried to stick with the run game as much as possible. Now, this is my thing, Kevin O'Connell. When you got the paper in front of you on what you did, I'm sure your team gave you the paper when you went up before you went up on that podium. And you gonna say that you ran the ball as much as possible when we passed 73%. Do y'all hear that? Bro, that don't even sound, bro, the crazy part is that sounds out of this world, bruh. It really does. When you talk about trying to win a football game and you talk about 73% with Carson Wentz at that, we ain't talking about a coach that got Tom Brady back there or got, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. All right. The list can go on a little bit more. You have a backup and you're throwing 73%. The same thing you did with Dobbs. The same mistake. Thinking that every quarterback can just get in there and just throw the ball around the yard all day. All day. With no help of the running game. You continue to invest in the running backs, the offensive line. Just to throw the ball 70% of the time? What has gotten into you? This is crazy. Like, this is nasty work. Shout out Dayon, man. I see you in the building, man. A lot ain't good, Dayon. I'm be real with you. A lot is not good. We have an issue in Minnesota. Yeah, we got a big time problem. Yeah, and it's getting worse every day. Every day it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. All right? I tried to hold on as long as I could, but this dude pissing me off. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He may become the new Kirk Cousins of vocal VIKE. He may. He ain't there yet. I'm pissed off tonight. I'm gonna go to sleep on it, and I'm still gonna be mad. I'm not going to just start glazing, bro, on Monday because this game's behind us. Really, Tuesday. It takes me until about Tuesday to really put the game behind me. I don't know how the rest of y'all are in the building, but for me, it takes me till about Tuesday evening before I start moving on to, all right, now we're about to play somebody else. Let's try this shit again. All right. But today was a shit show, bruh. I honestly might hold this grudge until Thursday night, until Will Reichert puts the foot on the football to kick off to the Chargers. Okay. I might actually do that this time because of how this game turned out. I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not. I'm irritated. I have people around me that are Eagles fans that talk. They just, talk. This ain't got nothing to do with our boys that we did our show with, man, Mitch and Cool Cat. Shout out to them. All right, I'm talking about people in my city that are close, and they be talking like, I can't stand it. I just wanted to beat them, bro. And they tried. They gave us the game, and we failed. We failed because our head coach is, he just don't get it, bro. Like, that's as simple as that. Simple as that. He just doesn't get it. You think after 4 years, you sit there and you're like, I think he's gonna figure it out. He's that dude, bro. Trust me, he got this. He'll figure it out. He just don't get it. Okay. I think there is some things that need to change. I would like to see him still yet, right? As much as I'm bashing him tonight, and we all should, I still do want to see him with some consistent quarterback play. I think it's fair for him. I think it's fair for him to get some consistent quarterback play. And I ain't talking about from Carson Wentz. I'm just being honest. I'm not. We need number 9 back, and we need him back. God damn it, we need him back ASAP. I don't care if it's a short week. He needs to be out there Thursday, bro. If he is healthy, I seen him out there throwing and warm-ups in this game. He needs to be out there Thursday. I don't want to hear about practice, bro. KOC, we do not sell us on practice, bro. We're not buying it. So don't try to sell it. We're not buying the practice talk, bro. Not this week, we not. Now, if you would have went out there and handled business today, then you might could have sold as well. We want JJ to practice a little more. Carson Wentz going to start Thursday, and then we're going to get JJ back on week 9. No, fuck that. Now, he coming back now. Yeah, he need to be back Thursday. Matter of fact, he need to be back tonight. You need to make that announcement. You should have made it tonight, really, if you were smart. You would have got on here and said, yeah, blase. Yeah, it was on everybody except me. Yeah, it was because of this, that, and the third. Nothing about me, though. No, nothing about me. But I'm going to put JJ back in on Thursday. We're going to be ready to go. He's healthy. That's what you should have did. You might have would have won some Vikings fans. You might have would have got some Vikings fans on your side, to be real, doing that. Fucking numbwit.
To be explosive throwing the football.
You said the holding in the red zone was sort of routine. What do you mean by that?
Just a normal technique that you see.
Look at this super chat, man. I see your super chats too, man. I got you. I'm going to get to him.
The league from a trap.
Appreciate you.
It's called a trap.
Shout out FT Matty,
knock
man.
the guy's hands down. Got to go back and watch it. Didn't see it real time, but I think the officials were, there was some discussion amongst them, and they made the call, and they're gonna make those calls, and can't give them the opportunity to throw those penalties, because penalties and negatives in the red zone make it really hard to come away with points or 7.
Did you get any clarity or understanding?
No, I'm gonna tell you what make it hard. What make it hard is when you call a bullshit ass offensive game. That makes it hard. Here you talking about
overturned.
Really, my question was
I
kind
swear
of
I'm trying to work on my
connected
cursing,
to
but he
TJ's play to the
he ain't
Saquon
gonna
Barkley
allow
challenge
me.
that I had earlier
He's
on
not
in the
gonna
game
allow
because
me.
it
My wife
seemed
already
like a
said, man, you need
very
to try to work on
kind
your
of
cursing. He's
similar
not gonna let me.
premise of why
He's not gonna
they
let.
should
He's not
maybe
gonna
be
allow me
similar.
to, bruh.
But I did not.
I'm
I
trying.
did not.
Being obvious or not obvious? Or?
Yeah, I did not get any.
Straight up. Like I'm really trying, bruh. He's not gonna let me. He won't. Yeah, I got you, Al. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. I'm about to open the lines, bro. I'm about to open the lines. I want everybody who wants to get on and be vocal, please get on. Please get on. Now, if there's a lot of people that want to get on, we're gonna keep it to 2-3 minutes, but get on and at least tell me what the hell you thinking. Because I need to know. I'm about to open, I promise you, right after this. I'm trying to get through it. That's why I'm not gonna pause it. While I'm doing that, I'm pulling up something too. So we can look at some stuff while I got y'all on. I'm working behind the scenes too. I got you. I promise. Let me see. Boom. Because I want to show off my gotta show off my shout out Casino Tears, man. First of all. That's the only good thing about this damn live stream is what? It's sponsored by my boy, man, at Casino Tears 1010, man. Number 1, man. Let's go. And we'll talk about that after this.
They brought a man pressure where they dropped a defensive end out, gave up a little penetration there. I think 98 was, over the center, trying to isolate him. We're doing a lot of things to try to combat with what we do with our slides and things like that. But they were able to kind of dictate the look right there, and thought we had a chance maybe at Justin if we could have one more click to let him clear that dropper. But at the same time, I think Carson had to get rid of the ball, and they had a dropper right in the initial window of the play, and it was a critical play in the game for sure.
Just how would you assess Carson's play as a whole?
Yeah, I thought he competed. I mean, clearly he was able to allow our offense to be explosive.
Hold up. Boy, if you don't knock it off, boy, he allowed to do what? Man, listen, man. Stop it. He ain't allowed nothing. Stop with all the BS, KO. Stop with it, man. Please stop while you're ahead. You keep sitting here and you keep lying, bro, over and over again. This whole press conference, bro, you spilled nothing but bullshit. The whole time. The whole time. I haven't heard you taking accountability yet, bruh. Shout out Maddie, man, dog. With the $2, with the $5, man. Appreciate you, brother.
I give you 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
He said KOC lied. He gave up on the run. You hear that, KO? You did. You didn't commit to nothing, bruh. You know what you committed to? Passing. 73% of the time. You didn't commit to the run. Stop lying. We have the numbers. I used to hate when Kirk Cousins would do this. He would get on these press conferences and talk to us as fans, start talking about cloud coverage and all this bullshit as if we don't understand, like as if he's talking Chinese or something. It's like, bro, we do know what the hell that is, right? You do know we were watching the game and we saw that, right? And yet you're trying to tell us it was something else? Stop. Quit playing with our intelligence, man. That's one thing I can't stand up. I cannot stand for that. That's what you not going to do. We on you, bruh. I'm telling you right now.
I think there were some
for real, bro.
That, the turnover plays are the first one, obviously, even if we end up having to take a sack right there, the interceptions for points the other way are massive plays in a game. And then, we were third and forever or second and forever, whatever it was. And we kind of had a designer type move the pocket type play. Didn't think we particularly protected very well on that one based upon the schematics of the play.
So So you're gonna blame your offensive line, right? I wish we had a ticker for every person he blamed in this press conference other than him damn self. Maybe you shouldn't have called a pocket pusher move, a pocket pusher play. If you felt like your offensive line couldn't hold up and shit. You blaming everybody but yourself, bro. Everybody. If I was the team, I'll be mad at bro after this game, after this right here, listening to this. I hope the team don't get on there and listen to this press conference because I mean, goddamn, just run them over with the damn bus. Why don't you? You know what I'm saying? Just run them over with the bus. Holy.
But then he,
holy.
That's not a time that we want to be heaving that ball down the field as much as
this is
maybe
crazy.
The intent of it was. But listen, he was trying to compete. He thought he saw
get my boy Norris
a chance
up there,
to make
man.
the throw, and ends up essentially being like a punt in many ways sometimes on those plays. But the first one was, good defensive call by them, thinking you're going to get man-to-man and maybe the perfect look for the play. And as we talk about sometimes, especially when 18's on the field, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So we got to confirm that and make sure that those things don't happen.
Kevin, after the Hawkinson catch gets overturned, did you think at all about kicking the field goal there and saving a little time before?
Yep, I did. It was just a matter of it being 4th and 2.
So what happened?
Of still getting 7 right there was something that I wanted to be aggressive on.
Yo, check it out. New customers get one.
Hold on, man. We almost done. My bad. Why they keep doing all these, man? Dude, quit with all these ads, YouTube. Just play the press conference. We trying to handle business right now, man.
Did have a
I love
scenario
you, YouTube,
where,
though, man. Don't bury my videos.
With all 3 of our timeouts left, a scenario where we were getting it back. If we could get 7.
This ain't
right
about
there,
you,
hold
YouTube. It's
them,
about KOC. It's
the way
between
Will
us.
was kicking the ball, thought the longer, since we were already so far down the field, Ben, you clearly. If
all right, man.
to
be honest with you, let me fast forward this a little bit.
Those plays.
We got 1 minute left.
I think each one of them have their own story. But
today I'm gonna read through these super chats real quick and put the link for the join.
It didn't really feel like we played a very complimentary football game. When one side, stopping the run and getting them off the field, we were able to move the ball and possess the football quite a bit today, but not get 7 in the red zone when we got down there enough.
Sure not.
And then when it kind of felt like a little
at
bit
all.
Of,
yeah, you talking about
offensively?
At all. You got 1 with Mason. And think about this: the one we did get with Mason was by damn near inches. My boy had to stretch that we barely got a touchdown. Yeah, you mean, man, barely. Nor said, question. What do you do to take refs out of the game? Whoop somebody's ass. Get the F out of here, KOC, you effing PUSSY, man. Hey, let's go. Shit got me ready, man. I like it. Let's get on them. What's your Gmail, bro? I got you on YouTube Premium. Hey, shout out to you. Let's go, man. Shout out, Mini Man. My Gmail is purplepocketpodcast@gmail.com. purplepocketpodcast@gmail.com. Gonna rap, give it to, hey, man, listen, y'all ready, man? FJB, shout out my guy, man. Case of JJ Wentz, proved it today. Garbage. FUCK Wentz. All right, Al, I got you, man. You ready? There you go, man. Hold on. Let me get this, let me copy this real quick. I got you, man. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Let me see. Damn, where the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let me post this real quick. My bad. I'm trying to post this damn link. Stupid. There we go. There we go. All right. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. All right. Let me post this real quick, y'all. Make sure I pin this real fast. Dang, boy. Just freaking irritated as hell with this goddamn. All right, yeah, there you go. All right. So now all right, I pinned it to the top too. Shout out everybody. Oh, we got some people in the building tonight. We're gonna get y'all up here, man. Let me you know what? Let me just get this off of here, man. We just gonna stop sharing the screen. Let's just stop sharing the screen. Let's just get that off of there. I'd rather just hear what the people got to talk about. Let me add my boy Zoe. All right, boom. I'm gonna add T-Bass. What's going on, man?
What up, though, my
Hey,
boy?
guys.
I appreciate it. What
Hey,
up,
you
T-Bass?
you already know Ski, man.
Hey, you know what crazy, rap? Before T-Bag gotta talk, I gotta talk. Cause rap, you know what's crazy? Bro, I've been telling you 4 years now, KOC not the guy, bro. I've been telling you this shit for the longest.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to be a dead dog, but his play calling is what it is. Like, he's not gonna change the play calling, bro. Now I've been telling you this shit, and I've been telling the Vikings fan base.
Yeah.
KOC and TJ Hawkins's asses need to go. TJ Hawkins big ass getting paid $18 million, and we not seeing $18 million worth of work. Like, what is he out there doing?
Yeah.
Like, I've been telling people though, but people would tell me on my little, you know, they get smart. Oh, you're not a Vikings fan for real. You a undercover Lions fan. Or, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna tell you what I see.
Yeah, trolling. They trolling you.
Yeah, they troll. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you what I see, and I want better for the Vikings because Kelsey play call never got better from year one to year now. And TJ Hawkinson, big ass, should never even been traded and give another contract. We should have traded his ass and traded him when we traded for his ass. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. How you feel? How you feel, T-Bass? Go ahead, express yourself, T-Bass. What's going on, man?
Well, you might find this shocking, but I'll give KOC a pass on this game. I mean,
wait a damn minute, man. Hey, T-Bass, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait. Jefferson drops a touchdown pass.
No.
Was that KOC's fault? No. Okay. Rodgers gets burned twice. Was that KOC's fault? No. Wentz throws a pick six. Was that KOC's fault? Wentz, that grounding penalty, was that KO? No. But here's the simple thing. I went into this year not thinking this was a good team, and I still don't think it is. We're in last place. All right? All the JJ McCarthy crap, get his ass out there. I want to see what he has so if we have to, we can move on quickly, even if it's this year. And go on to it. You know, no more of this bullshit high ankle sprain. You know what? First time ever I seen a guy a week later after a high ankle sprain. He's on the sideline, walking around, not even limping. So, you know what? I fully believe it's a lot easier to say JJ McCarthy's hurt. We're not playing him. And you don't have to answer all the questions if you come out and be honest and say the kid's not ready. Then you have to answer all these. Well, why'd you get rid of Daniels? Why'd you why did you think that? That's why KOC's so pissed off in his press conferences now, because he's still getting these questions. All right, so let's play the kid and see what the hell we got. You know, I was looking back. If you look back, McCarthy's pre-draft scouting report is very comparable to Tim Tebow's.
Mm-hmm.
Very comparable. They question mechanics, great leadership, great college career, leadership, but the mechanics question was always there with Tebow, and hopefully this kid can work it out. But you know what? I'm done with this crap about he's injured. He can't play because that's his plant foot. You know what? Everybody's injured. That's something he has to learn how to do too, is play injured. Do you think his whole career he's going to be expected to play when he's only 100%? What kind of message does that send to the rest of the team? Guys are going out there, they're playing 60%, 70%. When, the standards are different for our boy. That doesn't send a good message. So they need to come out and they need to get him out there and see what he has.
Yeah, hey, Rap,
I agree.
Before you move off on us, I want to tell T-Bass this. I will say this. You say you don't blame KOC, you a fucking lie. On 2nd and 1 on the goal line, we threw the ball 3 plays in a row. On 2nd and 1, we ain't run the ball out one time. When Mason was going good on the ground. Like, where you do that at?
I'll give you that, but I gave you things that actually wasn't.
That, no, T-Bass would think, but T-Bass at the end of the day, it's just the same shit.
Well, this is the thing, though, and T-Bass, and I know this about you, where you're saying just today specifically, there's things that you're not gonna put on KOC, but in the overall though, T-Bass, you're sick of his shit though.
True.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like T-Bass is ready and not afraid to move on and figure something else out. I think what he's saying though is that today there was a couple things, but again, I'm on his ass today, T-Bass. I don't give a damn. I'm on.
That's right.
I appreciate you, Rap. I appreciate you bringing me and T-Bass on here though, but I just want to tell all the Vikings fans this though, man, because I had the Vikings fan tell me this on numerous occasions. If we fire KOC, who do we hire? And I tell Vikings fan, I seen an Eagles fan, an Eagle organization, fire a head coach who won their first ever Super Bowl. His ass got fired. Then a year later, and they win a Super Bowl another year with another head coach. Like, don't be scared to move off of KOC. He not it.
Yeah. How you feel, T-Bass? What you think, T-Bass? What do you think about that?
I mean, I've stated it before. Anybody that has head coaching experience, this guy isn't a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator, and that's all he pays attention to during.
So wait a minute. So you're saying that Kevin O'Connell would be better as specifically just being a offensive coordinator?
Well, I don't know about that either.
Okay,
but he's not a head coach. He doesn't have hands in all aspects of the game.
Got you.
Because he's so focused on calling plays and his offense and being the quarterback whisperer and the offensive. I think one of the things Kevin O'Connell bought into too many of the press clippings. He always he's the smartest man in the room, and he's not.
Yeah. I will say this, Rap, before you let us off.
Yeah.
And people say who you replace him with. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I say Doug Peterson.
Well, he has head coaching experience.
Okay. I mean, sure. Hey, look, man. I'm here tonight, really, to let everybody get it off their chest. Y'all heard how I crucified him already. I felt like I was ranting. I gotta go back and watch this. I was burying the guy because he pissed me off today. He really did. He irritated me.
And
today.
I was shocked though. I was shocked.
And T-Bass, I get where you're coming from, where you say, Justin Jefferson dropped the touchdown pass. I get that. I think, but my problem with KOC is, first of all, this red zone offensive play calling. I mean, this shit is painful to watch, man. I mean, it just really is, man. Like, I'm getting I think this has been a problem, not just this year. This has been a reoccurring problem and a reoccurring issue that we've had with KOC. And to hear his press conference and to hear him dish it off on everybody else and not take accountability one time, I think that's what really that's what really like pissed me off today too. It's like,
not
bro,
gonna get any. it's not going to get any prettier traveling over to San Diego or Los Angeles.
We at home.
Yeah.
We at home.
No, we go there. We go to LA,
bro.
Yeah, we go to LA.
Oh yeah,
Not going to be pretty. And then
one thing for
you. I said a couple weeks ago, the big boy schedule starts now, where you're playing good teams and you're playing good coaches. I mean, literally last week, the only reason the Vikings beat the Browns because of bad coaching.
Yeah.
The Browns quit running the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
And let the Vikings back in the game. That's bottom line. It's not that the Vikings stopped them. They just abandoned the run. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, Realistic Randy texted me earlier and was like, yo, I'm done with him. Like, I already knew what he was talking about. So Realistic Randy about to go off on KOC. Y'all get prepared, bro. When y'all see Realistic Randy, it's over with. He about to cook him. Like, it's going down.
And before you log us off, I want to say this too, though. This for D Woods. Because D Woods called my phone. Bro,
all right, T-Bass. All right, bro.
For what happened today when the offense gave up a pick six, a 3-and-out, 5 field goals, and another interception, and they ain't do shit with the football. This is not on the defense, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Rap Dog.
I get you, bro. You can kick it for a minute if you want, man. Anybody else want to tap on? The link is at the top of the chat. Get vocal. Where you at, Al? Hey, Norris, did you want to tap on? You can call me, Norris, if you want. If you really want to talk, Norris, you can call my phone. Call my phone. I'll plug you in.
The crazy part is, like, at the end of the day, man, I seen this shit with KLC. I told you a couple years ago, you know, people had a feeling about KLC, but I knew KLC wasn't it, bro. The play calling was just too incomplete. And we still see this in year 4. I've been telling Vikings fans this shit for the longest.
It's like, this is the thing with me, with KOC, though, is as a fan, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like winning, right? I like winning football games. I think all of us can have that in common, where as a fan, we root for our team on Sunday. We want to see dubs, right? Period. That's what we signing up for. We want to see dubs. We want to see a Super Bowl for sure, but like, we want to see victories more times than none when we root for our team. And the crazy part about this whole conversation is that you have a team in the Minnesota Vikings that ever since KOC has been the head coach of this team, so we have won a ton of football games. So that's why having these conversations, to me, it feels weird, right? But I think it is right now. I'm getting to the point where I think it's okay to have them, though. I feel a little more comfortable having them, because you know what? We shouldn't have to settle for less than. Like, it's the same thing with Kirk. It's the same situation. You have a quarterback that throws for 4,000 yards in this, but it's just, so what? It's not good enough. We deserve better. And I think it's the same thing with KO. Like, yeah, we're winning a lot of football games, but we still deserve better. Shit, we're not satisfied. We want more, because we've never won yet. So we should want more. Shout out somebody who joined. Let's go, man. I see you, man. What's happening, my dog?
Man,
talk
these
to
motherfuckers. The Vikings, bro. I'm telling you, KOC gotta go, bro. I've been saying that shit to my father for the longest. I am so tired of this dude, bro. We get in the red zone and he don't get a score. He get 3 points every fucking time, bro.
Every time.
It's not one time, bro. It's like, I hope he scores, bro. It's crazy how much time we get into the end zone and then we got to go for 3 points. Not only just that, bro. And it's not even just the run game. I'm not going to even encourage. Like, I love him throwing the ball a lot.
Right.
It's good to have a throwing game. But, bro, at the same time, he don't have, like, short throws to throw to at least, like, 5 yards, 3 yards to get into the end zone.
Hey,
like, what type of shit is this, bro?
But you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? You want to know what I wondered, too? You got a point. The play on the 4th and 2, I believe it was, Jordan Addison, when we were aggressive towards the end of the game. Why the fuck can't you run them plays when it's time to score a touchdown? I'm just curious. Like, bro, I just don't get it.
bro, he runs on 4th and 2, he want to run the ball. But then on 4th and whatever it is, you don't run the ball. You know, 4th or 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, you don't run it at all, bro, to get a first down to at least get us in position to where we're having the defense thinking, I don't know what to do. Is it going to be the run or the throw? You see what I'm saying, brother?
Yep.
But
yep.
KOC is so stuck, bro. He don't even know how to. I don't know how to explain it, bro. He don't know how to play. He don't know how to call a game, bro.
That's just what it is. That's
he don't know how to call a game.
You ain't even got to think too deep, bro. That's what it is. It's straight like that. It's straight like that. He don't know how to call a damn football game, bro. He makes the tough things hard as hell, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, the easy thing. He makes the easy things hard as hell, way harder than they got to be. Man, when we were,
bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. And people
two,
may think that this shit is crazy. I don't think it's JJ McCarthy, or
I know it's not JJ.
It's not JJ, bro. It's him, bro. It's the plays, bro. Bro, if you look at it, bro, the defense play good every single fucking game, bro. They're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. They're not perfect. We don't have the best players on the defense. Like, we have some good players on defense, but I'm saying we don't have the best players. You get my point.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, they always stopping the fucking offense, other teams' offenses. Yeah. Eventually, they're going to get tired of stopping and being like, you got to look at it in their minds. They're thinking like, man, are we going to get a score from the offense? Like, we're stopping them, but can the offense score for us?
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't see that, bro. I don't see him doing anything. Like, this shit is getting old, bro.
I feel your pain,
and I ain't gonna lie, bro. McCarthy got to play, bro. I've been spitting that. He got to play, bro. He got to fucking play, bro. And I'm tired of him, bro, because I'm going to be honest. What is Sam Darnold doing over there with the Seahawks, bro?
Balling.
No, he balling. I'm not giving him the I'm not saying that, oh, we should have kept Sam Darnold. That's not what I want, because you're not going to win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold. I'm telling you that right now.
Right.
Bro. But I'm going to tell you this, though. He's balling without KOC. And people say that he's a quarterback whisperer or he's this and that. I don't believe so, bro. I think it's bullshit. I call a lot of these media fucking calling and all that, bro. It's bullshit. It's not fucking KOC. It's the team.
Yeah.
The team is good.
Yeah.
But we just surrounded around bullshit ass so-called quarterback whisperer. He's not it, bro. We have to let his ass fucking go, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie. It may sound a little bit crazy too.
Hey, Zoe loving this shit.
I would go get McDaniels, bro.
I am too, though, Ref. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Zoe loving this shit. He like, finally, boy, everybody on my train with that shit. And Norse too. Norse been on that train too. It's crazy because a lot of our community out, there's been a lot of like core community in our community, bro, that been saying, man, bro, listen, KOC is not him, bro. Like,
he's not him, bro. He's not. He's not, bro. See, I ain't gonna lie. Now I will say this. Now he had a couple, like from the beginning. He was scheming up some shit. I liked it.
Yeah.
But towards the end, bro, I don't know what happened, bro. But he just ended up like just calling stupid ass plays, bro. And why are you calling these plays in between of you being right there in the end zone? You can run the ball or run something, bro, that's underneath, like a short throw in the end zone.
Yeah.
Like underneath. It can be a hitch. We don't run. Bro, now you seen that big play that we did to Jefferson, right? Yeah. It was I think
screen. It was like a screen. It looked like a bubble. I think it was that bubble.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, we don't do a lot of those.
Yeah.
We don't do slants.
And the crazy part about it, Al and Zoe, is we have the playmakers that can make people miss in the open field. Those are the type of plays you want to run with the guys we have, with the person.
Offense.
Addison, it's a dog, bro. He makes those type of catches.
It ain't that, though. You can run with Carson Wentz up the middle.
Exactly. Play run option.
Yeah, it's a lot, but At the end of the day, KOC gonna run his offense the way he want to run, so he can look like.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all talking about getting another coach, I'm thinking about McDaniels, bro. The dude over there with the Miami. Yeah, I'm thinking of him, bro. I'm telling you, him and Brian Flores is a good team,
Miami.
bro.
He said Mike. I thought he said Josh McDaniels.
No, he talking about McDaniel. Yeah, Mike. I put an S at
Mike
the end of that shit too, but without an S.
So that'd be good. Because Rap, you know why I like Brian Flores at being the head coach? If y'all don't remember, Brian Flores wanted Justin Herbert over Tua to be his quarterback, but the organization wanted Tua.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So that showed me
I didn't even know that, bro.
About quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
I'm just liking this shit, though. I'm loving this shit right now. I'm loving hearing what I'm hearing.
Bro, and Jordan Mason, stop doing. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I love Jordan Mason, bro.
He said stop doing.
I love that dude, bro. That dude is very fucking physical, bro. That dude is one of the. Bro, I am telling you, and we need to go get another running back.
But Al, listen, the coach won't commit to him.
Yeah, he don't run the ball.
He won't commit to him. He won't let him. He will not let him be great. That's the issue. The Kevin O'Connell. You can have goddamn Jonathan Taylor in the building, Saquon Barkley in the building, Jahmyr Gibbs in the building. It don't matter. Kevin O'Connell will hold that guy back, man. He will turn that guy into a damn.
I just want to ask y'all something though. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but do you think how the way he called his run calls, like the way that I don't know, it's kind of like predictable.
He just hope them bitches don't work.
He's super.
He hope they don't work.
They don't work, bro. Not one of his schemes ever worked, and it was hard for Jordan Mason to get into the end zone, bro. Yeah. He had two motherfuckers, and he still got in the end zone. That's what I'm talking about,
bro. Predictable,
KOC, bro.
Hold on, hey, let me get two-tone. Hey, two-tone, call the phone. You FaceTime, call the phone, and I'll get you on.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead, you good.
Bro, the defense is doing. I'm telling you, the defense is great, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, Isaiah Rodgers, besides all the plays and shit that he gave up, I still think that he's a good,
he for sure
cornerback. But we just need another dog in there, bro.
Hey, but bro got cooked. But bro was getting cooked today though. Now, and this is my thing.
I know.
Because of the game that he had against the Bengals, we gonna sit there and act like we not allowed to criticize Broski. No, bro was getting cooked today, bro. Like badly.
He was.
Boy, that boy got deep fried, bro.
He was.
I would say this though. On both of them touchdown passes, why we ain't had no safety in the backfield?
Up top.
Yeah, we ain't have no because this is the thing too. Brian Flores, listen, y'all.
He's not blitzing like he should, bro.
He's not doing the same type of defense that he was running. I feel like last year he was more.
At least mix it up now, at least a little bit.
Like
because now it can be more damage. Right. We got two defensive tackles in the middle, and Jalen Redmond is coming, brother.
Jalen Redmond a dog. Yeah, he a dog.
He is coming.
That boy
to his own. I seen that whole game. He is coming to his own, brother.
And Levi
and I'm
Drake,
telling you. Like, we don't need tackles. What we need, bro, linebackers. We need to get rid of Pace, bro. And I know you like Pace, right? I know that shit.
Hey, I didn't see him play today. I don't even know if he played today.
That shows you right there. They don't even believe in the dude.
No, Wilson. Hey, look, Wilson. I rock with Wilson. Hey, look, man. One thing for sure, I might latch on to a player, but bro, once they show me that they ain't got it, I don't mind jumping off, but I want to win, bro. Like, period.
I do too, brother. I ain't gonna lie, because like, and why don't we let that other linebacker play? What's his name? Fucking
Kobe King.
Yeah, Kobe King.
He needs
see what he got.
King a dog. He been a dog since high school.
Yeah.
See.
We might see him. We might see him. I think we might see him. We might see him next season. I think they looking at him as like a developmental. But that's another whole nother story when it comes to crazy drafts. Is we got to stop having these players on the shelf, and then we wait a whole season and he come in next year and he might not be good. Bro. So now we just wasted a whole nother like Quasi. That's a whole nother.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now, what I will say about Kwesi, I love Kwesi. Because Kwesi is the type of general manager, bro. He's willing to give people chances, bro. And sometimes you have to do that in order to find something, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but Al, his drafting though, bruh. Like this man, we ain't get a good player. Like when you talk about drafting a good football team, like for times like today, like times like 2025 right now, we should already have at least 3 or 4 players that Kwesi drafted that are at least already semi-stars or at least cornerstones of the team.
Wait, who did he draft though? The first round pick?
Jordan Addison.
No,
okay.
The Ohio State lineman. Are you talking about recently or the last?
No, but I'm saying if we
I didn't like what you call it scene. I don't know what the fuck they was doing.
This is the thing. If we talk about Kwesi's draft, we got Jordan Addison. That's it. That's it.
But who else was his first round picks?
Who you say, Zoe? Who you say?
I said Dart beat Denver today.
Oh, I know. Oh, probably, but Darby,
bro.
Man, I love Dart, man. I wanted Dart,
bro. When you hear another organization they quarterback just came in, bro, you ain't letting McCarthy play, bro.
Yeah, no, McCarthy got to play Thursday, bro. I ain't trying to hear no.
Bro, that pisses you off, bro, because you see these other organizations they don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like, no, we gonna see what you got, and if you not what it is, then we're going to let you go, or we are not going to invest in you. Bro, like this is the opportunity to let McCarthy play, bro, to get him out there in the wolves. So when next year he can know, oh, okay, I know what they doing, defensive schemes and all this and that. He's learning, bro. So you gotta let him learn. You can't just, oh, okay, he had a bad game against the Falcons. So you know what? We're gonna sit him out for a couple games to let him learn a little bit of the schemes and whatnot. Like, no, bro, let him play.
Yeah.
And we had a bye week. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I put this loss on KOC. As I said, bro, I put it on KOC because he's the coach. Yeah. He's the one who said we're going with Carson Wentz. And bro, Carson Wentz, how many times he had wide open receivers for touchdowns? Wow. He had Jordan Addison for a deep ball. He had literally CJ Ham just could have just ran in for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was tough.
Let me answer these questions real quick, man. Boom Boom got a question. He said, question for Rap. With trade deadline approaching, do you think we should be making big moves this season? Like as we lost this game today, Boom Boom, and
no, I don't think so.
I don't really like. I'm confused right now because I don't know if we playing for nothing. To be honest with you, man. My thing is this: if we ride with, if the idea is to, and this is just me saying this. Obviously, none of us up on this panel want this to happen. But let's just say we get into this conversation heading into this next game and the game after, where it's, well, JJ, we kind of still want to see him ready. By that time, bro, we at week 10, 11, bro. Fuck it. Don't even put him out there now. Now it's time for you to get fired for real. Because now you telling me not only are you costing us with your play calling and stuff, but now you telling me you made a crucial mistake drafting him. You know what I mean? Because now because you came into the season with the quarterback room empty. You had Sam Howell and we got a UDFA that we came into the season with, and then you want to let go of Sam Howell and you want to bring in Carson Wentz a month before the season damn near start. Bro, listen, this quarterback room is on you, bro. Like you moving crazy right now. So we were sold, I know I was, that JJ McCarthy is the guy, bro. You sold it to us.
I still think that, bro. I still think
that too. But we got to see. What I'm saying is I don't want him to sit here with this trying to keep on pushing it to the under the rug. Let's keep putting Carson Wentz out there. I'm in the same spot I was Monday, with his little thong in the bunch. You feel me? Like, bro, just come out and say, man, JJ McCarthy's the guy still. You know what I mean? He's our guy. He's our quarterback. Once he gets healthy, we're putting him out there. Why is that so hard to do? Because what you're doing now is sending us signals of he might not be the guy. We might actually ride with Carson Wentz. Why do that? Why do that now? Week 7.
He's like 33 years old. The fuck is you going with an old ass quarterback, nasty ass, fucked up ass legs, and he's gonna be the next Sam Darnold or some shit?
I don't know, man. I just like at the end of the day, man, It's the same shit, different year, different quarterback since KOC been here, man.
Bro, every year, bro. And that's the thing I want to say to you guys too, though, y'all feel it. Because one thing for sure, do y'all feel like, first of all, let me ask you this. Because as we're going in on KOC right now, I got to ask you guys, is there anything he can do to turn and change your mind? Like, what
win the rest of these damn games?
No, like, realistically, Aldo, like, would he have to win the rest of these games? Or, like, what would you like to see where you would be like, you know what, boom, because I'm going to tell you mine, right? Mine, for example, would be this.
Let me hear you from first.
Mine would be JJ McCarthy comes in, right?
Right.
And we see some consistent football. We see that he actually was able to identify the guy, bring him in, and we're starting to see some good football being played. All right. Like, is there going to be ups and downs? Yes, there are. But like, I want to see some consistency at the quarterback position with Kevin O'Connell and seeing, okay, he really did locate us a franchise quarterback. I think that's how he can save the fan base. In my opinion, he can save fans jumping back on board and saying, you know what? All right, let's give him another year now. Let's give him 2026 and cut him some slack, cut him some grace. Because if he doesn't allow JJ to come in this year and he keeps pushing this and we don't see good football, even if JJ comes back and we see horrible football from him, I think people are bored with Kevin, bro, because that's just going to be another thing they're going to throw on his plate. Like, bro, you
gotta look at it too, bro, right? Justin Herbert didn't have the best of games starting off himself. Like, he had decent games, he had good games, but he was never winning from the beginning, bro.
And that was a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Like, he was all right, bro. Bro, even right now, he still ain't what he is, what they thought he was gonna be.
Yeah. I'll say
you gotta let him play. You gotta let McCarthy play, bro. No matter what, even if he have a.
So let me ask you.
Now, is that what it is, bro? That dude, I'm telling you.
But is that what it is for you, Al? Is it JJ coming in for you to change your mind on KOC? Is it him coming in and actually playing some good football and really, like, you know, getting him, you know, out there balling, and then you'll be like, all right, KOC, I'm a ride with you for a little bit longer, like, or are you done? Period.
Right, I'm keeping 100. Like, this dude literally has to win, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 100. He has to win, and if and at the same time, if I see that the defense is not doing good and the offense is doing good, and we're not winning, that's different.
Right.
Now, if I see that the offense is not going nowhere, and the play calls of what he's doing right now keep on happening, bro, we have to get rid of him.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
You cannot hold up a fan base because you believe in a coach that's actually just a garbanizer. Like he's just a coach that's good at you know, galvanizing.
He talk good as a bitch.
He's not a head coach, bro. I even told my brothers, they Bears fans. I like Ben Johnson, bro. He's a real good coordinator. Now, if you say coach, I'm not sure yet. Yeah. But you talking about play caller? Yes, he is, bro, because he schemes up a lot of shit. If you look at their games, I look at, you know, I got the NFL package.
Right.
So I look at all the games. And what I see with Ben Johnson, bro, is what I've been saying and preaching, bro, about O'Connell to do. Start scheming up different plays, bro. Stop doing all the obvious plays, bro, because they're not going nowhere. The plays that he calls is not going nowhere. We're just constantly getting stopped on fourth down. I mean, on third down. A lot of
3 and outs, bro.
Then it goes, a lot of 3 and outs, bro. Field goals, and we're lucky to get a touchdown. This is what happened last year with Sam Darnold. But it didn't occur all the way over there to the Seattle, because Seattle found the way of how can I say, make him better or make his weaknesses better.
Right.
Like, if you look at his games, he's been playing better, even much better than he was over here with us.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I like it, man. Shout out Philly in the building, man. I see you, my dog. What's good with you? Purple Jesus said it's not the plays, it's garbage QB play from a mediocre quarterback. Which some people make that an argument. Some people make that an argument, but like, I think I'll say this, fair enough. purple
It's
Jesus. I'll
both.
say it's a mixture of both.
50-50 somewhat.
I'll say it's a mixture of both. I will say it's a mixture of both because I think there is a quarterback that can hide a lot of Kevin O'Connell's flaws. I will say that.
So Rep, let me ask you this though. So since he said bad quarterback play, so what quarterback can succeed in KOC offense then? Because we've seen multiple quarterbacks.
This is the thing. I think KOC wants a guy that really, to be honest with you, a Kirk Cousins type of player, which we all don't want. But I'm going to tell you right now is I think that's KOC's prototypical type of quarterback, though, is a guy that can drop back and go through his progressions. And then getting mobile is the last option. I'm going to tell you right now. That's why he really doesn't look into guys that can run around. And I think he tried it with Dobbs. He was like, you know what? Because this is what it felt like when we went and got Dobbs. It felt like we were all like, okay, this is the type of quarterback that Kevin O'Connell wants, but like obviously on a higher scale. Like we knew Dobbs wasn't going to be sustainable, but it's like, okay, seeing Kevin O'Connell go after a mobile quarterback, it was kind of interesting because it was like, okay, maybe dude, because now when the draft coming up, we thinking about the Jaden Daniels of the world. We thinking about the guys that moving around, and maybe that is his prototypical type of guy. But then we saw what he did with Dobbs. He tried to turn him into a drop back, go through 3-4 progressions, and that's just not Dobbs, bro.
So you know what I always heard? Great coaches scheme around their quarterbacks.
That's a fact. That's what they did in Baltimore with Lamar. They had to switch it. They went from Joe Flacco to Lamar Jackson, and I'm gonna tell you, in one season, I give Harbaugh flowers for this all the time. In one season, he flipped that whole shit around where they didn't even miss a beat. They were winning with Flacco, but they knew that, hey, Lamar can't play like Flacco, bruh. He's not flat. He's not going to just drop. But now it seems like he can because as he's playing, he can sit back in the pocket. He can develop. But if you have to at least let him be him, though. You got to let these players be who they are and how they can succeed. You can't try to take somebody away. You can't try to take Lamar fresh out of college and say, all right, bro, we about to try to turn you into a Tom Brady and sit in the pocket.
Also, Rap, I wanted to say this. Like, I know we said this a lot, but at least in the red zone, bro, like a RPO, like fake it to the running back, running in with the quarterback. I don't see none of that.
Dang.
Well, think about it.
Or do like a fake little screen or to somebody like a fullback and then stretch it to the running back. I don't see that.
But JJ, hold on real quick though, Al. JJ McCarthy won the game like that on Monday night.
I know that. He's not doing enough of that.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but I will say that I seen it Monday night and I got excited about it because I'm like, okay, this might be something. Maybe we will start getting it because JJ is an athlete. That's one thing for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Like JJ's an athlete, bro.
He was like 5 minutes away from where I'm at, where I'm staying right now. I'm in Chicago. For sure.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
The Grange.
Yeah.
I'm out here in Chicago. Yeah, JJ was lighting it up, bro. Like in high school.
Hello, Chi-Town, man.
At the end of the day, Rap, I know how to fix the Vikings, man.
How you fix them?
You fire the GM, the head coach. You hire Louis Reddy. You know, look.
No, I feel you. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because you got this whole. You trying to clear the house.
You hire Louis Reddy.
Hey, I hear you on that though, bro.
As the head coach.
Reddy.
Yeah,
B-Flo's the head coach to control the defense, and Mike McDaniels is the offensive coordinator. Cause you know he about to get fired.
That's a banger, bro.
Yeah,
that is a banger. I like that shit.
Can I say that? Can I say this? As much as I've been sitting here ranting tonight about KOC, can I say this though? And I don't want y'all to get upset though, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I'm ready to fire him yet though. I'm be honest. I don't know if I'm ready yet. And my reason is because what I just talked about. My reason is what I just talked about, Alan. So we need to see him with JJ McCarthy at least give me at least 10 weeks, man. Of no injuries, no hiccups. Like I just need to see. I need to see it first, bro.
Well, Rap,
I hear you on that, though.
Time this season to see that. We got time this season to see that.
I feel you. But what I can say though, by you saying that, you talking about high ankle sprain. I knew when he first got hurt, KOC was going to push the line to 6 or 7 weeks because when JJ was in there, he was a train wreck. And when Carson Wentz was at the quarterback spot, he looked like he knew what he was doing. So Kelsey is going to run Carson Wentz until he became a train wreck. I knew shit was going to happen.
Yeah. No, I knew that. Me too, man. That's why
Bro, he should have got him out of there once he got the chance, bro.
Like KOC good though, but you just not a head coach right now.
Nope.
I just don't feel like that though. Like we talk about the same shit in year 1 and win in year 4.
Yeah, he didn't even think about firing the dude, the first coordinator who was fucking us up literally.
Yeah.
And we could have probably won that game if the defense played better, bro.
But that fall on the head coach. Just like the
exactly, bro.
To me, the offensive line coach should have been fired. Cause we ain't developed nobody on the offensive line.
No, Chris Cooper, he's fucking trash. He need to be gone.
But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do kind of like Brandell at that center spot, though.
No, Brandell is playing decent, bro. He had one bad snap today over the head, but because that holding call was bullshit, and Kevin O'Connell did have a point there, but
bro, hell yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
he falls down on the ground, and he just so happily touched the dude jersey.
Yeah,
and that's a hold, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That looked like some rigged ass shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
My whole thing in rapping Al is this though, man. As being a head coach, like Kelsey should fire Ed Donatel, he didn't. The offensive line coach should be fired, but he ain't fired him, bro. This shit fall on you. The offense not doing good. And
I agree.
And the Vikings should be.
What y'all think about Wes Phillips?
Wes Phillips is useless, in my opinion.
What
is he? What does he
have this dude in our building?
What does he do?
But listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I won't say he useless though, for real, because he just the offensive coordinator. He don't call plays.
But is he the offensive coordinator?
But if Kelsey fire him to hire somebody else, it's gonna be the same shit.
My thing is what I think what I do think is Wes Phillips is a pushover in a way where he ain't gonna come at.
He's not gonna get on it.
Yeah, like, bro, hey, man, you need to go ahead and let me get
bro, we need dogs down here, bro.
But nobody,
no
OC goes to the head coach like that because you feel like that, your ass getting fired.
Bro, KOC ain't giving up that play calling, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. He ain't giving that shit up, bro.
That's why, that's why I never said we need a new play caller. Like, KOC is the play calling head coach.
But Zoe, he's not giving it up.
No, I know that. That's why I never made videos about that.
KOC will get fired before he give that up, bro. He is not giving that up
because he's the OC / head coach. He's gonna die on his own plays.
Exactly.
He's gonna die on his sword.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, we dealing with this shit though, bro. Viking fans, bro. We should never have to deal with this shit, bro. We've been a winning organization for the longest and never won a Super Bowl, bro.
So let me ask you this though. Hey, Allison Rap. Let me ask y'all this though. So y'all feel the way y'all feel about KOC. You know, I feel different because I live in Detroit. So how do y'all really feel if KOC lose to the Lions once again 0-2 this upcoming season?
I mean, we're gonna have to talk about it. I mean, because it seems that he gets the reason why is because it seems like he loses to coaches that have some type of skill to them, and he gets out coached a lot. It seems to look like he gets,
that's a good way of putting it, right?
Like he
lose against play like he can beat Cal Shanahan because Shanahan is kind of like a little bit stuck in his ways sometimes too, but still he's a way better play caller than fucking KOC. But at the same time, bro, like he loses against like real good like aggressive play callers.
Yep.
So how was y'all?
Like last year, we lost a lot, bro. Look, bro, so many times, bro. With the
think about this. Last year, we lost to two coaches. We lost to the Dan Campbell Lions twice. That was two. And then we lost to his goddamn daddy, Sean McVay, twice.
Oh yeah, he said his daddy.
I'm telling you, that's what happened,
bro. You ain't lying about that, though, right? His ass knob, yeah, bro. Could you imagine if we had Sean McVay, though, bro, with McCarthy? I know that shit ain't never gonna come into wisdom, bro. I'm just saying. Could you imagine that shit, bro?
The Wills believe that KOC would be Sean McVay-ish. and
Right.
it really isn't the same. It's not the same. It's really not. Sean McVay is willing to, even though he may call plays and be the head coach, he's willing to adapt. Yes, he's willing. He is willing to adapt. And KOC, man, I think KOC thinks every quarterback is the fucking same, in my opinion.
Hey, Rap, you know what's crazy though? We seen Sean McVay get to the Super Bowl his first time on the run game. It wasn't the pass game. It was time.
True.
And we seen KOC, who really like KOC run the ball, but I feel like KOC hopes the run game don't do good. So when he go to the pass game, he can have an excuse why he threw the football so many times. But KOC really run the football. We all know that though. But
and
coming from Sean McVay tree, you should know, and being the ex-quarterback, you should know the run game help all quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
He like pass, man. He a pass happy coach, and I think that's what he gonna be. I don't see him changing much, bro. I just don't see him changing much.
Sad to say, bro, but yeah.
Shout out Big Rod. He said, "What happened?" Big Rod said, "What happened, man? We got busted all into in here in a minute, man. But hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tapping in, broski, man, as always, man. And make sure we gonna be doing this a lot. So make sure you always.
For sure, bro. Y'all, hey, look, I'll be right back in. Next time you start your stream, I'm back in it, brother.
For sure, man. Hey, appreciate you.
Sure.
All right,
yeah.
Man.
All right.
Hey, man. Shout out Al, man, for sure. Shout out Al, man. Zoe, man, what you got? You got any shows? You got any shows coming up? You about to do?
Man, I'll probably do Monday Night Football, and I got my show on Wednesdays. And I want to ask you, I'm gonna text you when you got done. Like, what day you free this week and next week, so we can go live one day this week on my channel?
Yeah, shit, we could do that. Shit, I'm pretty much probably any day. You just let me know. Yeah, you let me know.
How you looking Thursday before the football game? Like around 7:00 Thursday.
Lock it in. Lock it in, man. I'm there.
We could do live Thursday at 7 Eastern time.
That's a fact. I'm there, bro. I got you.
I appreciate you,
all right, bro. You know that.
All right.
Shout out Zoe, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my bro, man. Hey, man, shout out Casino Tears. I'm not getting off yet, y'all. I just, I wanted to let them boy vent. So y'all stay in the building. We're not getting off yet. We're gonna hey, Mr. I want to mock. He said tank and draft the quarterback. I feel like, it's crazy you say that, Mr. I want to mock. I feel like we need to keep shooting our shot now, don't we? Hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to Casino Tears, by the way, man. Y'all see the hat. It's in the description. Make sure you go check out the podcast. If you're big on gambling, playing craps to be specific, make sure you go check out Casino Tears podcast. They had a great episode this past week. They kind of just talk about their experiences at casinos and give you insight, man, and give you, tips and pointers on how to win the table, bruh. Hey, if you're a gambler and you play that game specifically and you trying to make some money, these the guys you want to tap in with. So make sure you go over there, man. My boy, man, 10 Ton, man, is number one. Shout out to my broski, man. I appreciate him for sure for always sponsoring the post-game show, the Casino Tears post-game show, man. I do have to go through and see who won a shirt, man. Let's see. Matter of fact, while I got you guys on here, let's see real quick. Let's see how many yards, total yards, our boy Saquon Barkley had. So rushing, he had 44, and receiving, he had -2. So total yards would be 42. So damn, I don't think anybody would have gotten that right with 42 yards. I don't think anybody would have got that right, but I'll go check and see who tapped in. Oh, T-Baz, you back?
Yeah,
let's go.
Just watching you guys comment. I just want to make one comment.
Okay, come on.
Vikings fans. So with Kevin O'Connell in the way, so I keep on hearing about 13 win seasons, 14 win seasons, but 0-2 in play. Viking fans have to ask themselves, is that good enough for them? Viking fans need to start asking, are you perfectly fine with the mantle winning this team without a Super Bowl? Because if you're not, and you keep on agreeing with this shit, ownership's just going to say, thank you very much. I'm making money on this team. Thank you for, and until they get somebody in there, this competitive rebuild bullshit and that, we need somebody to come in and say, people, stay with me, but we're going to have some pretty bad years to get good. Going to get bad to get really good.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Vikings have never tried that.
No, I'm ready.
So, too many Viking fans are perfectly acceptable about 13-win season with a first-round playoff exit. We're the winningest team without a Super Bowl. Hurrah. That don't get us shit. That's I just wanted to make a comment on.
Hey, appreciate you, T-Bass, man. That's a fact.
People need to start asking that question if that's acceptable for them. And if it's not, they have to start putting pressure on ownership to make changes and commit to having a Super Bowl team. Because if not, they're just banking money and we're paying for it.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, T-Bass. For sure, man. Let's go, man. He got a point. T-Bass got a point, man. He's spitting. He's spitting, man. Let's go, man. Shout out Skol Gang, New Jersey, man. He said, what's good? Oh, my brother could have won this game. Wentz played so horrible, man. You was not lying. Shout out Skolaholic too, man. Hey, if we were a big market team, KOC would definitely be on the hot seat. That is a fact. That is a fact. He would have been. He really would have been. But again, he did win Coach of the Year, and you know these titles. Hello.
Mr. Rap, is it Rap, R-A-P-Z or something like that? Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Who do we have? Who do we have calling in?
Yes, sir. This is Carl Childers. I'm not sure exactly about to be a real football fan kind of person, but I watched the game today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think about the game there, Carl?
Well, first of all, just so nobody gets who. Anyway, I'm Carl Childers. No relation to your former football coach, Brad Childers. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, I think the game today, and not real happy with what I seen. I seen some silly stuff here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think? What do you think about our do we have a chance to win a Super Bowl with our coach and our players that we have on this team? I'm curious to know how you feel, Carl. Man, come on, man. Tell us something good. Tell us something good, please.
This man right here, I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, I'd like to say that your team's discipline right here. This man, if I was this team's coach, according to the discipline of this team, I'd put them boys across my knee like Adrian Peterson put his boy, and use a switch on them boys. Mm-hmm.
Oh man! Oh wow! Yeah. I'm with you on that. This team definitely needs a good old ass cutting for sure. When you take a couple of them back out to the shed, that's a fact. They would make us actually go pick the switch too. We had to go pick our own switch that we were gonna get our ass cut with. So hey man. And so I got a question for you. Do you know JJ McCarthy?
I heard of that young boy. Yeah, he's a good little feller. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I think the Vikings fan, like us as Vikings fans, we're excited about JJ McCarthy coming in and being the quarterback. Can you tell us what you believe can happen if he comes in and plays quarterback for us?
I believe in that little feller. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That boy, he got dreams, I tell you, and I believe he followed his dreams and he made the best of himself. Even I tell you, everybody says that boy, he was a handoff merchant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of them fellers out there said he's a handoff merchant, but that boy, I tell you what, there, rap. That boy is pretty good.
He said, "Rap, you funny as hell." Hey, somebody on in the comments said in KOC, college was known for sling blade impressions. I don't know what they taught. What in the world? Like, I didn't even know that, to be honest with you. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. He said, is this drunk KOC? Is this KOC?
I don't believe so. No. Nope. I don't like that boy at all. that KOC is a, KOC to me is a PUSSY pussy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, boy, we holding it on KOC tonight.
I got a couple things to tell you there, Mr. Rap, if you don't mind.
Yeah, come on. The floor is yours.
All right, there. I like that boy, that number 3 kid, a lot.
Okay, Jordan Addison.
Okay, yeah, that's his name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who else?
I spent a couple of years in the nervous hospital. If you don't, to let everyone else know, if you did not know me, my name is Carl Childers, and if you might want to see that movie. It's called Sling Blade. They made a movie about me. I'm not proud of it, but anyways, they did that. I make a living fixing lawnmowers, small engines and stuff. But anyways, just so everybody knows, I like your Vikings a lot, and I'm a fan.
Let's go, man. We got Carl Childress. He's a fan of all Vikings, man. Let's go. Hey, we got to get some W's. All right, we got to get some wins right now. We're a little upset as a fan base because this team has pissed us off today, Mr. Carl, man. Really, really pissed us off, right? But I think the future can be bright. I'm hoping. I know there got to be some change, but I think we'll be all right. Everybody's trying to guess. This is Carl. Why are y'all trying to guess who this is? He told you who it is. It's Carl.
My name is Carl. Everybody.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah. He said his vocal punking us.
No, I'm not this man. I'm not that man. My name's Carl Childers.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I'm not related to your former coach, Brad Childers. My name's Carl. Carl Childers is my name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He said they talking about he been real quiet. No, hey, look, man, this Carl and Mark, Philly, you could definitely call in, bro, if you want to call in too. You know what I mean? Hey, the phone line's open, man. Carl giving us a call. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey, call in. He said it's probably Phil Mackey. It's Carl, y'all, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, what is our record prediction for the rest of the season, Carl? What do you think we're gonna do?
Well, sir, let me tell you something, Mr. Rap. I don't believe this team with this coach is much good. I got a lot of things to say here, fella, if you got a couple of minutes. But
yeah.
It's not funny queer, it's funny ha, if you want to say something like that, if you understand.
Okay.
first of all, this feller named KOC, he's not a good coach. I if he was my coach, I would take a sling blade.
Ooh, a sling blade.
Yeah. Some people call it a Kaiser blade, but I call it a sling blade. I'd go ahead and smack that boy up against the head with that sling blade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That boy ain't very good. He needs a head cleaning.
So if we need to, move on, can we just call you, Carl, to handle that for us?
Well,
and we're not promoting anything, out of the ordinary. I'm just saying.
If I can make it up there, I'll sure do it for you.
We're just playing, KO. We're just playing. The lone wolf said, "Why are you in it?" Because this is great. This is great conversation. Hey, Carl is telling us about our team. He's telling us how he feels about our team. Everybody's trying to guess. Y'all are all wrong. We already told you it was.
I don't care who anybody says or what anybody says. I'm just me. My name's Carl Childers. Anyways, I got a couple of things there, Rap. Your game today was bad, but anyways, I'd like to say a couple of things if I can.
Yeah, the floor is yours. Let's hear it.
All right then. First of all, I don't like hyphenated names. I read a little bit. I learned to read a little bit.
Yeah.
And when I was in the nervous hospital, I learned to read a little bit. And the Bible says two men ought not lay together. And so I even though I don't think your coach KOC might do that, but I don't think the good Lord will put him in Hades for that.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then there's them hyphenated names I'm talking about. Yeah. Them hyphenated names. What's the problem with that? Can nobody figure out what their real last name is, or is there too many baby daddies gone wrong and left away? I just don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, that is funny, man. The nervous hospital was a great life. Hold on. What do you mean? Is this a prank? No, this isn't a prank. This is real life. What are you talking about?
Hey, I don't know who this is. I don't know who calling. I don't know who. I'm a genuine individual there, fellers out there.
Genuine individual.
I learned to read, but them hyphenated names, they get me. The baby daddy's all gone, and then there's the other thing. There's a people. I seen it today. There's a junior and there's a senior out on the field. Well, who's the junior and who's the senior out on this field, feller?
Yeah.
And then there's a one behind a person's name. Yeah. I did some reading on that, Rap, and what they say is they call it the second or the third, and well, I don't understand. Is there two of you out there, feller?
No.
Is there two of them out there, or if there's a junior and a senior, well, who cares about your daddy or your son? This is football, fellers. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Carl, I got somebody. So Boo Boo Flash said Boo Boo Flash said, "Hey, Vocal Vike, you should be ashamed of yourself speaking poorly about KOC. Just last year, he won 14 games." Listen, Boo Boo Flash, listen. And we can get into this. You can go and watch the beginning of the show, but this is the thing. We won 14 games, but we have nothing to show for 14 games. Am I thankful and appreciative? Yes, that we won 14 games. It was fun to root for them, and I've said that 1,000 times last year. It was fun being a Vikings fan. But, bro, we deserve more than just winning 14 games. We've lost in the playoffs twice, bounced in the first game. Are you okay with that, Boo Boo Flash? You cool with that? You just want to keep winning 13, 14 games and that's it? I didn't think so.
Little Boo Boo.
I don't know what Boo Boo talk. I don't know what Boo Boo's talking about.
That's not funny, queer. That's funny, ha ha.
Yeah, funny,
you know
ha
what
ha.
I'm saying?
Yeah, funny, ha ha. Funny, ha.
That boy, Boo Boo.
I got you, Phil. I got you, Philly. We about to get you.
Sir, sir.
Hey, so Mr. Carl, we're gonna let Philly get on and talk some Minnesota Vikings. Listen, I thank you so much for calling in tonight. We needed you to call in. I kind of like this. We need you to call in after the games and kind of let us know how you feel and why you feel the way you feel, and give us some insight.
All right, there, Mr. Rap. I much appreciate yours and everybody's time.
Absolutely.
Y'all you fellas out there, y'all have a good old night, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Carl, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Good evening, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. And look, real quick, Boo Boo Flash. You know, I gotta touch on that one more time, and I got my boy Philly in the building. Shout out Philly, man. We gonna talk our talk. Listen, bro. Listen. First of all, everybody in the building understands and knows that I'm a KOC guy. That's the first start. That's the start with. All right, like I've been riding for KOC from day one. All right, what I'm saying is today was unacceptable, and there's been a lot of things leading up into today that things need to change. If we continue to see what we see, we're not winning nothing. We're not going to win anything. And that's just the facts. You feel me? That's just the facts. If we continue to see the same thing over and over and over, it's just not going to be good. Philly, man, talk to us, man. How you feeling about it after
man,
the day?
what's up, Jules?
Shout out Jules in the building, man.
Check 1 2 1 2. Look, hey, so I'm gonna talk about what Boo Boo. Was it Boo Boo? I'm gonna talk about what Boo Boo said real quick, because I have this love-hate relationship with KOC. I'm a KOC guy as well. When it comes to head coach, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He brings that culture, that nice man attitude, the opposite of Zimmer and all that. Good coach when it comes to scripted plays and all that, right? But this is the problem I have with KOC, right? And quick disclaimer, most of the game I was kind of turned. I was at a brunch place, we was at mimosas, with my homegirl and stuff like that, had mimosas. So I was turned up, right? So, I was in and out of the game and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, I didn't need to watch every second of the game to know how, like, what happened, right? Because this is something that I've noticed with KOC since the first year he got here, right? And to be honest, the crazy part about it is I've been saying this since the first year he was here, right? But because we was kind of winning games the first year and the third year he was here, I think what happens is with KOC, we still win games, so it kind of shuts people, the naysayers, up at times, right? Because he has these, the year with Kirk Cousins, we went 12-5 or something like that. And then with Sam Darnold, 14-3. So it's like, what can you really say? Because you look at the record, and if you have any, doubts, or if you have anything to say about KOC, it's like, shut up, look at the record, right? But the year with Kirk Cousins, when he first got here, it was a lot of one-score games. It's not like we're blowing everybody out. It's like we're barely winning. But, we got to the playoffs, and then like every other, one and done. But I think this year, the reason why KOC is being brought up a lot is because of how it's looking so far in the season. But again, this is nothing new with KOC, right? And the reason why I can speak on this is because I've been saying this years ago. But again, you look at the record, it's like, all right, shut up, you know. So again, I'm kind of with Boo. Like KOC is a good coach, good head coach.
Yeah.
I've been saying this since the first 2 years. When it comes to this genius call player, I don't think he's trash, you know, because we could see proof that he's not a trash head caller. But he's not this genius head caller that everybody makes it seem. But when, you know, when we do win and they have this crazy outcome of the end of the game, then, you know, all big media, genius play caller, head, you know, coach of the year, blah, blah, blah. And then when we have these, you know, ugly wins or, you know, the losses or blowups, whatever, what have you, you don't hear that anymore, right? So I don't know. That's all I had to say about KOC. I mean, again, it's a love-hate relationship.
It really is, bro. Like, this is the thing. Like tonight, Philly, like I went off on KO at the beginning of the stream, and a lot of it has to do because sitting here watching this game today, it brought a lot of things that I've been hearing from my peers. You know, the realistic Randys of the world, the T-Basses of the world, the Norses of the world, a lot of the community, right? Like that I consider family, that we over here we talk Vikings Monday through Monday. Like whether we in the Discord, whether we on X, whether we on the channel talking, like we're hearing these over and over again. So now, as being a KOC believer and a guy that stands for him, even going up against some of the peers, right? As I'm watching the game today, I'm like, well, you know what? So-and-so did say that he's like this. And so-and-so did say that it was going to be like this too. And then you start thinking about last year and the year before and now, like, because we're in year 4 now. All right. We starting to get into that second contract. So like, it's starting to get to, okay, well, are we going to be 7 years down the road and be having these same conversations? Well, he wins a lot of games. He wins games. Bro, in the NFL, winning games is important for sure, but you have to win the right ones. And that's more important. Okay. Because you do have to win games to get there, but you need to win the right ones. So far, he's 0-2 in the playoffs, right? And they're ugly losses too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much like when he goes head to head with another head coach that's in the playoffs, he's out coached by far, it looks like so far.
That's Daniel Jones and the Giants.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, so like so there's a conversation to be had. I said this though, boo-boo, just so you know, boo-boo, since I should be ashamed of myself, right? I said this when I had Alan and Zoe on, was there's a situation where, and again, I don't want him fired. There's some people that want him fired right now, today. No. I don't want him fired. I don't think that's the right move. I don't think that firing him right now and moving on is what we should do. And I don't think it's what we're going to do anyways. But what I will say is that, listen, there is a situation where not only me, but I think a lot of Vikings fans will jump back on board and really start to buy into what KOC is trying to do if JJ McCarthy comes back and we see some good quarterback play. So you have a point here. He needs a quarterback. Yes, he does. But how long are we going to give the boy? Yeah, I'm saying, like, this is the truth. He all right, Kirk Cousins walked. We wanted Kirk gone, you know, but who are we? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Who are we? He's the head coach. You know what I mean? So, like, this is the thing. We could say what we want and what we believe and all this. We don't really matter at the end of the day, like, for real. So we're fans expressing ourselves. And yes, we can be loud and maybe have a little influence. I believe that. You know, I believe Vikings organization. I believe as if us fans, if we get loud enough on one topic, it spreads and they see it, they can run from it. And there may be a tiny influence. I don't think it ultimately makes decisions, but I think it has some type of something. There's something there, right? Micro. But like, I think JJ McCarthy needs to come in. And we need to make sure he can identify a quarterback. We're getting all this. He's the quarterback whisper and stuff. Well, I mean, bro, listen, first of all, Sam Darnold is almost proving that theory wrong right now because he's in a whole nother system in Seattle playing just like he was playing here.
Right. Maybe KOC is just the confidence whisperer. You know what I mean?
Maybe that. Exactly. He knows how to talk good. He can
You know
talk
how to
good.
get him back on track. You know what I'm saying?
He talks good. He's an influencer. He's the type where you sit down and have a conversation. You feel like your career's in the dump. You sit down with KOC. KOC gonna make you believe. You know, he'll make you believe again, believe in yourself, give you confidence, which is a good trait to have.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying like that. It's a good trait to have,
Especially as a head coach. You know what I mean?
especially as a head coach. You know, but like we need to see if the quarterback you picked in JJ and let's be clear, all of us here believe in JJ McCarthy. Like we're all JJ McCarthy fans for the most part. You got some people who aren't, but like most of us, the consensus of us, we're the majority of us are JJ McCarthy fans and ready to see it happen. But like, man, we gotta see it happen. All right. We need KOC to do we need to see. Because if JJ does on the flip side come out and doesn't, and he's not good and he doesn't look ready and he's struggling, bro.
Yeah.
You think motherfuckers on him now?
See, but here's the thing though. If let's say JJ come back, right? And you guys seen my comment on Discord. Like at this point, I'm tired of seeing Wentz. Even when we was winning, I'm like, bro, I don't want to see Wentz. Yeah. He looks like old man Wentz in the backfield. When the ball comes off his hand, it's like this slow motion loft in the air where it's up for grab for anybody in the area. Like no type of zip through the ball. Like I'm not. It's scary to watch, man. Like Dave Chappelle said, it's scary to watch, man. So like I'm done with seeing Wentz. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was kind of like the Dobbs situation. It was fun. It was a cool story. I'm done with it. Right? But now if JJ comes back, because I'm trying to figure out like if he comes back, because see, here's the thing with football. I played football from like third grade to the high school, right? I played almost every position. I didn't play quarterback, but I played almost every position, offense and defense.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of funny too, because on a professional level, we forget how much football is a team sport, right? There's so many different factors, but we would like to think that the quarterback wins the game or the defense wins the game, and you know this group win the game. Like it's literally anybody at any given moment can win you games every time, right?
Yeah.
So when JJ comes back, right? Let's say with the perfect situation, the O-line is blocking, because sometimes the O-line can lose you the game if they're not trying to block. The defense can lose you a game when they're not trying to, play the D line, the cornerbacks, any given moment could be any group of people or person, right?
Yeah.
If JJ comes back and he plays bad, right? Now we can see if it's the quarterback position that, loses us a game. What would it be? Would it be JJ just not being good, or is it KOC setting him up for failure? Is it the play calling? Was he not, ready or by what he was doing but off the field, practice or what have you? So I'm trying to figure out, like, because the Atlanta game, because we went to that game, and was it the play calling? We're trying to figure out exactly what it is, because obviously this guy has a pattern of winning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be like a Sam Darnold or a Baker Mayfield situation where it's like, oh, no, this dude is trash. And then 5 years later, 6 years later, he goes somewhere else. And it's like, oh, man, y'all gave up on him. He's actually is a winner that we've been seeing for the last 10, 12 years. Well, how long he's been playing, So that's what I'm trying to figure out with KO. Is it KOC or is it JJ?
So this is the thing. Yeah, no, and I mean, sorry to cut you off, Philly, but this is the thing with Boo Boo right here. If KOC had kept Sam Darnold, where do you think the Vikings record would be right now? And I'm gonna say, I believe we probably would be 4-1, 5-1, or maybe at least we would have won today.
It depends. Like the line was playing the same way it'd been playing in the beginning of the season, we probably would have thought Sam Darnold was booty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but I'm saying this is, today we would have won. Steelers game, we would have won.
Yeah, today
with Sam Darnold. There's two games that I know for a fact. Now the Falcons game is different, because the Falcons, we just kind of we crumbled. There was a lot of issues. But my problem is, again, when we talk about this, when we say, well, where do you think we would have been if we kept Sam Darnold? Regardless if I was a fan of Sam Darnold or if Philly's a fan of Sam Darnold, or if you're a fan of Sam Darnold. The problem is this. If KOC knew that, if he knew that the team would be 5-1 right now with the Sam Darnold, why the fuck you let him leave? As simple as that. That's an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. To be honest with you. Like, that's a problem because you keep letting quarterbacks that possibly could get us to where we want to go, you keep letting them leave. That's also a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is 5-1 right now, playing like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady in his prime right now.
Yeah.
But you let him walk behind a couple $1 million. Couple $1 million. These guys aren't getting market value. KOC still has to be held accountable for that.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? For
Identify
that,
the QB was the job, right?
He could easily go to Kwesi and them and say, hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, bro, I know we drafted JJ, but I'm going to tell you, the way Daniel Jones is practicing and the way he's looking and the way Sam Darnold's playing, bro, we gotta bring him back. Like, our team is going to be, we're going to be legit if we bring this guy back. That's all he had to do.
Yeah.
That's all he got to do. Instead, you let him walk. Kwesi, they would have paid Daniel Jones. I guarantee you, if they would have went up to Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold and say, "Look, we want to invest in you, bro. You are our guy. I know we have a young guy. He's 22. We're gonna let him say, bro. We want to sign you for 3 more seasons, and we want to try to go get this ring because what you did for us last year, we see something in it, and we're gonna invest in you. We'll give you the $30 million a year." We'll give you the $30 million a year. Let's stay in this system. Let's go on year 2 in this system. And, let's go finish the job from what we did last year after winning 14 games. You should have did that then. Regardless of what RAP thinks, regardless of what Philly thinks, if we wanted him or not, you should have done that. That's what you should have done. So now that he's over here balling and now we're with Carson Wentz, that's an indictment to you, period. That's what it is, boo-boo. All right?
Yeah, I mean, his job was to identify the QB, right? I mean, whether it was in the draft or just identify the QB. So now you got a point on that. You got a point.
Yeah, it's what it is, man. It's more than just drafting a quarterback. It's about identifying a quarterback, period.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of going and getting the veteran guy. I'm sick of that. I'm kind of sick of that train. I really am. I gotta admit, but that's just me as a fan. That's sick of that. That doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing to do. And it's opinionated for me, it's an opinion. Yeah. It's an opinion. It might be the right thing to do. Shit, steer me in the right direction, KOC. That's why you're the head coach of my team. I'm following your lead, goddammit. I may not agree with every move you make, but at the end of the day, man, you got to prove to me that hey, rap. Relax, bruh. I got this, bruh. Chill. Like, for real. I know you want me to draft this guy, bruh. We got Sam Darnold, bruh. Like, trust me. Boy about to go crazy this year. We're bringing him back. I don't care if y'all are mad. I don't care if Vikings fans are upset because they're not going to see JJ play. Like, we're bringing Darnold back, bruh. He know this system. He played good. We about to bring him back. That's as simple as that. And we would have accepted it. And we would have been riding with him right now, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm. I mean, but I think regardless if Sam Darnold or Daniel Jones was our quarterback, I mean, at the end of the day, with what we were just talking about for the last 5 minutes or what have you, we're going to get to the playoffs, and then the coaching, the scheme is going to be booty. We're going to get out-coached, and it's going to be the same thing over and over each single year. Like, when you and what's it called? The last Zoe, when you and Zoe was on, like y'all was saying what we've been. I mean, again, some of us been saying it for a while, and it's like we get out coached in these big games and stuff like that. And I said it earlier, like KOC is like the nice version of Zimmer, like stuck in his ways, hard headed. He's just not as mean and mad as Zimmer is really, but he is very hard headed, and it's crazy because I've been saying this like the first or second year we had KOC, realistic Randy, been saying the same thing too. So again, it wasn't many of us because again we was kind of winning, but like somebody in the comment just said earlier, like it's not like we're blowing teams out, we're barely winning. About the first year with Kirk, what was it, the record for most one-scored games?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, we coming with the win, but I don't think that's a record I really want to have. Like, yeah, I like beating records, but
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to blow teams out. I remember only maybe 3 max games where we like really blew teams out ever since KOC
Yeah.
came.
Yeah. No, facts, man. Shout out Skywalker McCarthy, man. He said maybe KOC can't develop QBs, McCarthy, parentheses, but he can identify the Darnolds, the Joneses of the world. What do you think? And that could be, that's the thing. I think there's a lot of questions that aren't answered yet. And now we're starting to see, like, really, I think this year was the year where we would get those questions answered in a way. And we keep getting setbacks. So it's frustrating as Vikings fans. We tend to want to come at each other a little bit, and we're frustrated because, you know, we're trying to get those answers. And quite frankly, if JJ can't stay healthy, it keeps delaying the process. And it is frustrating. It's frustrating, you know, because we could have already had answers. We're 7 weeks in, about to go to week 8 on Thursday. And if JJ was healthy this whole time, he would have been 8 games in. And we kind of would have had a gauge right now on, okay, boy is nice, boy needs some more time, boy need, you know, like we would kind of know a little bit more, but we don't. And I think that's where the tension is coming from somewhat on this, because we're having to sit back and believe in Carson Wentz. And you got Vikings fans who really don't believe, but we don't have no choice. So like they're trying to act like they believe. You know what I mean? But like Carson Wentz, I don't think KOC can save every quarterback. We've seen that already. He couldn't do it with a Nick Mullins. He couldn't do it with a Josh Dobbs. You know, he couldn't do it with Jared Hall. So there is quarterbacks that he can't do it with, but there's quarterbacks that he obviously seems like he can do it with. And Sam Darnold is one of them. Daniel Jones looks like one of them, if we want to give him that credit.
Nah, we ain't giving Daniel ain't play really for us, so we ain't
he didn't. But you know what? He was in the building for a long time.
He was.
And I will say, like, practice and maybe just having the conversations, being in the QB room. I'm gonna give KOC a little bit of flour. I ain't gonna say it all, but you know, I may give him a little bit. You know, a little because it rejuvenated him a little bit. I'll say.
Yeah.
You know, I give him a little bit of flour. I ain't gonna give him all the credit though. I ain't gonna give him all. You're right.
Yeah.
KOC wanted Drake May. He did want Drake May though. KOC did want Drake.
He did, and Drake
May looked nice.
He looking nice. They talking
but
about
my thing is, if you
already.
But this is my thing too, Philly. Speaking about that, right? Because I have been seeing a lot of articles of that, right? So now this is the thing: if you wanted Drake May, right? Drake May is your type of quarterback that you feel like is the quarterback that can. Because here's a mistake right here that I'm going to point out. Drake May is the quarterback that you like. He's your style of quarterback, KO. Just the guy you tried to offer the books to move up and get, but the Patriots didn't move, right? My thing is, why settle then and just get a guy like, because JJ and Drake May are 2 different players, bro. They play completely different, bro. They're built, the build is different. They're not the same, bro, type of quarterback. They're not.
Yeah.
So I would ask, the question is, did you just pick one just because you felt like you had to pick a quarterback? Because I would have rather you
next one.
I would have rather you waited. There were other veterans available, even if you're letting Kirk walk out the door. I mean, shit, you brought in Sam Darnold. Like, I mean, you could have waited till this draft. We could have had a Jackson Dart. You could have identified whatever, which I think Jackson Dart is more like a JJ McCarthy, but whatever quarterback you felt. Quarterback you felt was more in the, you know, Drake May boat. You know, you could have went after that guy. Why do you? Because now it's seeming like, well, you wanted Drake May. That's all out there, but you couldn't get Drake May. So then you got JJ McCarthy. I mean, come on, dog. I feel like you made the right choice with JJ. So
I feel like it's kind of Monday night quarterbacking when it comes to that, because like I'm trying to put myself in that same situation, right? Like we're in this war room, right? And the draft board is, you know, 1 is gone, 2 is gone, or 1 is gone, and then you know you're trying to make that trade, and then you're like, it's not happening, right? And you know, KOC, when his contract ends, like
KOC, he just signed an extension.
Yeah, it ended like this year, right? Or that last year?
Yeah, it would have ended after this season. Yeah, 4 years, but they renewed it. Yep.
So, you know, you get into that point, right? And as we heard, you know, the Wolves brought him in to, you know, identify their quarterback for the future, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, do you try to go for somebody else and see if it works, or do you not draft somebody and the reason why they brought you here, you can't do it this year, and trying to tell the people like you had one job is to do this, and so it's like at this point it's almost like you making that decision, you're putting your job on the line, like with this guy that you're about to draft, right? And
Yeah.
hopefully it pans out.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing, right? And it kind of go back to everything else we've been talking about KOC. And I said this maybe year 1 or 2 when we was winning, but it was like, it looked ugly. KOC, he puts a lot on his plate when it comes to being the head coach, being the time manager, being the play caller, the schemer, the culture guy, and all this other stuff. Where, like, let's say if it was one thing that KOC doesn't do well, or two things, you're like, he may not be good here, but look at everything else, right?
Yeah.
And that's that's because, like, in my profession, this is why, like, even in the military, anybody in the military, this is why we delegate stuff, right? Because when you put
Yeah.
everything on your plate and it fails, it's all on you. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking that responsibility. Like, if the play calling is booty, but you have an offensive coordinator, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not on the offensive coordinator. We don't know what he do. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the head coach, you're doing your job, the offensive coordinator is doing their job, but their job isn't up to par, you can be like, okay, we're going to switch this up. But KOC, he puts too much on his plate where it's like everything that goes wrong, you're the guy leading it. You're the guy in charge. The offensive court, the O-line coach is still here. Like, you're his boss. You know what I'm saying? So the offensive line is booty, the play calling is booty, this is booty. That, like, it's all on one person at this point because he's taking too much responsibility.
Yeah.
So
no, man, I agree, man. Let me just he said you should go back and listen to the praise you gave KOC last season. The way you speak about him now is truly, bro, like, listen, I just touched on how I feel about KOC. What I'm talking about KOC now is things that have been built up. You can't be right with this, bro, because you're right. I can go back and listen. I know how I feel about KOC. Everybody in the building that taps in with me knows how I feel about KOC. Tonight was warranted, boo-boo. I got to be real with you. Tonight was warranted. You'll be
it's not illegal
surprised
to have
if,
a change of heart, man. Like,
bro,
I mean, like, I think we both still like KOC as a head coach.
Bro, I still want KOC to be my head coach. That's the thing. Now, some of us that were on tonight are more like, fuck them, let's move on. I'm not on that train. You ain't hear me say that now one time tonight. As much as I criticized him tonight, I did not say it's time to move on and he's out of here. All I did was give him a nice old arguing because, hey, I'm a Vikings fan. I'm invested in here. I'm emotional with this team. I've said this when I started YouTube. Sundays are controlled by what our team does on the field. And if we lose, I'm mad. And then if I see the reasons why we lost, I'm going to talk about it. That's what we doing here tonight. So, of course, it's warranted tonight. But you can't be right on this. I'm sorry, brother. You got to take this L. Yes, I praised him last year. I praised him the year before. You want to know another thing is if you go back to the first year we signed KOC, I said I'd rather have KOC than Harbaugh. Everybody in the building will tell you that. I wanted KOC over Harbaugh too. Yeah, because I do like KOC, but that doesn't mean that he's doing everything right. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Just because I wanted him and I praised him last year doesn't mean he's doing it right now. He's not. He's out here acting different too. His whole demeanor is changing the last couple weeks when it comes to press conferences and stuff. He's starting to get comfortable. I feel like the honeymoon stage is over with.
Yeah,
it's over with.
Yeah, that's crazy you say that. I now, after you said that, I kind of been noticing as well.
Yeah, like it's starting to get into, now we're in the real thick of things now. Bro isn't new anymore. It isn't the new and the new toy and everybody's on the honeymoon stage. Now it's like, bro, we've been living in the same crib for 5 years now together. You know what I mean? So now we on some,
by everything.
Yeah. Now we like, bro, hey, look, bro.
Yeah, he gotta get out a little, man. You in the
Hey,
house too
like,
much.
dog, you ain't gonna run right there? Oh, I'm gonna curse you out after this game. Like, for real, bro. You gonna do, oh, that's what we doing today? I bet I'm on you. That's all it is. That's all it is. Friday, I might get back on here and be like, you know what, man, my boy KOC, man, and I might support him. Don't be surprised if it happens. It is what it is, man. Like, that's just what it is, man. We here, we want to win. I want KOC to be great. I want him to do good. Some people just don't like him, period. Never bought into it. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is, like, I bought into KOC. I still have stock in him, and I'm still going to believe in him. And again, I said, I want to see him have some consistency at the quarterback position, and we will evaluate from there. But tonight is warranted. I don't care. His play calling has been ass, boo-boo, and you know that. If you are a KOC guy, you know his play calling has been horrible, bro.
Too predictable. I remember games where I would go to the game in person, right? And I'm watching the game. And this, so remember last year, I went to the Giants game in New York and I went to the home opener in San Francisco. And there's time where I'm literally in my seat calling the next play and it would happen.
Yeah.
I'm literally calling the play.
And you can't win football like that, bro. We're going to continue to be in these games where we're clawing back at the end of the game and we feel like as Vikings fans, like we have a chance to win. But in reality, we know what's about to happen. Exactly what happened today. You're going to fall short. We've seen this movie way too many times, man. Way too many times. And a lot of it has to do with doing the same thing over and over again and not making adjustments in the game. Think about this, boo-boo. KOC told you that he was going to run the ball this year and be aggressive with the run. That's what he told you. How you feel? 7 weeks in, how do you feel?
I'm like you. I knew he wasn't going to do it. I knew he wasn't going to do it because he's done it. He's said that before. I mean, I think most of us kind of already knew it wasn't going to happen.
What really irritated me is not only did he not do it, he gets on this press conference and says, oh, yeah, we tried to run the ball as much as we could, though. And then you're going to say something like that. We tried to run it as much as we could. Like, dog, come on, man. Come on, KO. You gotta do better than that, my guy. You got to be better. You have to be better than that, bruh. You have to.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man, because KOC, like I said, I mean, we're both on the same boat. We don't hate the guy, but it's kind of disappointing how predictable he is. Whether it was his scheme, his play calling, like we knew at the beginning of the year, like people could, we heard it, but just like the year before, like I was like, he's not going to run it. He's a passing type of guy. That's just what he's going to do. And then we got Mason, and we got Mason and Jones in the backfield. I'm like, maybe he would, but I'm like, but he said this kind of already, So I'm like, he's not really a running type of guy. He's a passer. And then, we ran it a little bit in the beginning. Mason got his little touches in, but then it's bombs away. It's bombs away. So, like I said, it's kind of predictable. You know how predictable I think KOC is, and you guys can watch the next game, the next Viking game that we play. Right? I've noticed that. Hopefully none of our oppositions are in the chat or watching.
Yeah. Right.
But I've noticed every time he throws for a big play, the next play is always going to be a run play.
Yeah.
Every
time.
Now, next time, watch the game and remember I said that. I can
and that's the thing. And the crazy thing is, Philly, and the crazy thing is you shouldn't know that.
I shouldn't know that. Not as no regular fan. All I play is Madden. You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't know that, bruh. Like, for real, that should be something you shouldn't know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So, I mean, it's predictable, man. And when you have these gurus and geniuses and people that get paid all this big bucks to scheme against you or play against you, man, like, you got to keep them on their toes and stuff like that. When a fan in the seats are calling if the next play is going to be a run or a pass, that's not good.
Yeah. Hey, man. Well, hey, Philly, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. I'm going to get up off here, man. Man. For sure, man. Appreciate you, dog. For sure. We get up.
Right.
All right, bro. Man, shout out my boy, man. Shout out my boy, Philly, man. Hey, man, boo-boo, man. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I know I might have been hard on your boy tonight, but relax, okay? Because what I don't want to happen is week 17, you coming up in here, and now you on board with me. Rap, you was right, man. F that boy for real. Nah, dog. Like, we going to call it week by week now. He on the week by week basis now. He was on there. He couldn't do no wrong for a long time, for the first 3 years with me. And there's evidence of that. Now we on week by week. I'm going to call it how I see it now. All right? I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm sick I'm sick. Done. Finito. Shout out FJB, man. We need quarterback, period. Nah, facts, man. JJ, come back Thursday, man. We're going to be talking about it, man, going into Thursday night football. Hey, appreciate everybody today, man. Appreciate everybody today. Today was a little, it was tension in the show for sure. It was a lot of tension. It was a lot of frustration. But you know what? Hey, we're going to move on. We're going to move on, man. Hey, we are, what, 3-3 now? It is what it is, man. Move on to the Chargers. The Chargers are beatable. We're going to talk about that leading up into it, man. We'll be doing lives probably doing lives Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday leading up into the game. So, and we still doing a pep rally. So make sure you're there. Pep rally going to still be an hour before the game Thursday night. So make sure you tap in. Nothing has changed. Pep rally is still going down per usual. Let's be there and let's be square, man. Shout out to Purple Gang, man. Love y'all to death, man. Holla at your boy.